Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tim, and welcome to a Saturday night stream, where tonight, we're picking up exactly where we left off in the notary games. And we must go back to the beginning, to the very, very beginning, in that first time-altering decision, where we get to decide all over again who lives and who dies. I would. It's subscription day. Thank you so much, man. Oh, fucking bullshit. Fucking notifications being broken. I meant to look into that before we started tonight, and, well, things got away from me. There it goes. Excellent. Anyway. Why don't we pick up starting with the execution vote for C? We voted for D team last time. So, unfortunately, Q team is about to kick the bucket.
Five minutes left.
Yes, we know. We know what happens now. Make it to the decision. We send out the lace doily. But will we stick to it? No, we will not. This time, we vote for Q team. This time, we choose to voluntarily execute our friends over in, well, I say our friends, our friend over in Team Q and the other two mere acquaintances. Making sure that I have my proper note card of notes.
Why?
Because I hate Mira. She's a serial killer. Set this whole thing in motion. She had to kill that one lady because of a snail. We wouldn't be in this shit right now.
Your time limit has ended. Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake.
There it is.
Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate.
Uh-huh. And that team is Team
You've
Q.
gone through with the vote exactly as I commanded. You
So no
deserve
memory.
a reward for obeying. The memory loss drug will
Bingo.
not be injected.
This time we will remember the fact that we executed Team Q, because as the pattern goes, if somebody dies, we get to remember that shit, because it creates a solid timeline at that point.
Of the vote you entered. Pleasant dreams.
Night, sweet princes. And princess, I guess. I don't know. Head of a evil corporation that's set out to stop an evil cult. I don't really know.
Hey, Mira.
Well, now. Sorry.
are
Yes,
we?
the collars. The collars
think
are what I was
this
looking
is
at.
the pod.
I swear.
Damn it! It's no use.
Because
It's
we
locked and won't
recognize
open.
those collars. We've seen them in
What's
brief
with this
flashes
collar?
before, but we've never actually gotten the
I don't
scenes with
It was on
them
my neck when I woke up.
before.
You fucking brat! It has to be you.
It's not. Eric, stop.
Then
I
tell
mean,
us
it's
how
not
to
like
get
he's
this
gonna
thing
crush the
off.
metal pod that's
I-
around his head, so he
I don't.
mostly said. Afe? How did...
A door.
How did... Wait a minute.
Maybe it's.
How did you
Is this
push him
another
that
exit?
far?
And now for the voting results.
Is he actually a robot?
The team who received 2 votes is you, Q-Team.
Like, is he actually a robot? And yeah, they discovered the truth door by accident, but like... he didn't bleed, and that's all well and good, but
What are
like...
you saying?
This is a joke, right?
So it was a trap set
Let's
up
watch
by
this
CT.
real carefully.
The world is full of possibilities. You have caused one of them to become realized. That's all it is.
Yes.
What the
We have
heck?
collapsed one of the
What is this?
superpositions and made a
Take
timeline
it
solid.
off. I said take it off.
Yeah, I'll bet you have.
Open, damn it!
That's never gonna open that way. The door to truth. What? What is that? New Latin. Bada boom. Oh, one splatter. Just one? Interesting. It does look like blood comes from all 3 bodies, but maybe Mira just happened to have a lot of it. Okay, execution C. All sections cleared. Interesting. So, now that we look down our flow line, we see that the C team execution has been unlocked. which means we should have a couple of new scenes available to us. Excellent. Carlos, since you did the executing, let's start with thee. Oh. Oh, I recognize this chunk of the timeline. Oh, this is gonna be good. Having studied this timeline very, very, very carefully, I think I know where we are. And if I know where we are, let's catch up before we, you know, see this out to kind of remember exactly what would have happened in this timeline that we have now seen. So we are currently flowing down the Q team executed timeline, obviously, because that's the choice we just collapsed. But we found the antidote down the way. We sent the antidote along. Oh, no, wait. This was the gun versus the incinerator. And we shoot to live. We don't shoot. And then we have the Monty Hall problem over in this timeline. But if we do shoot and it's a blank, we end up with the gift from Gab. And if we don't drink it, it's, of course, the antidote. And if they drink it, they live. So at this point in the timeline, if my calculations are correct, and I believe that this is that exact shape that we're currently in, that's the timeline we're looking at. Gab the dog brought the antidote to the rest of D team, and they are currently alive.
The reactor.
This nuclear reactor automatically supplies electricity for years without any extra input.
Uh-huh.
How do you know all that?
I read it in the manual
Because
that's right
she's...
over there.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh.
you
Oh.
don't
Well,
think
I
Zero
mean...
plans to lock us in this shelter for years and years, do you?
That's not.
So, wait a minute. We didn't pick up this scene with them waking up as we usually do and, like, checking the watch. And well, we didn't check the watch, but, like, they were already awake by the time...
I checked it already.
Shit, I didn't even notice what time it was to see how long they have been awake. Oh, there it is.
It's the new year. 22 years.
So
since
they've been
Maria
awake
was
at least
born.
10 minutes already.
Never thought there'd be a time.
Well, at
can
most,
wish you happy
10
New
minutes
Year.
already.
This is the worst year ever.
She your girlfriend?
No. She's my little sister.
I feel like you've said that already.
She, fell ill.
Maybe that was in
10
another
years ago.
timeline? I don't know. It's
was
literally
in
all
the
meshing together at this point, which I'm pretty sure
Figured she'd
is the
be
point.
lonely in there, so I always stop by after work.
That's...
Very sad. Yes, I know.
Every good morning and good night was so important to us.
Because you never know when it could be the last. So sad.
That's right.
What? You're dying too.
Happy New Year, Junpei.
Okay, never mind.
What's with you all of a sudden?
She...
I wanted to say that to you for 10 years, but I couldn't.
You say it now, but... I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say.
At least give her a proper response. You're her boyfriend, right?
No, I am not. She's just a childhood friend.
Really? And here I thought you were dating.
I mean, that was a pretty vehement...
I'm sorry. if I made
Denial.
things awkward.
They are not
I
dating.
Just wanted to learn how you guys were connected. That, you know, the best way to build teamwork is to know who your partners are.
How like a firefighter.
Well, we'll leave it at that for now. Okay, we can't hang around here like this forever.
Let's get to solving a puzzle room. Quick and simple. I like it. Seek a way out. Huh. From inside a nuclear reactor room. Well, the eclipse is already taking place overhead. Or maybe even mostly over by now. That's interesting to think about. And most of this room looks like it's kind of frosted over? Why would this room be kind of covered in what I'm guessing is frost and not maybe like white paint? We got 2 power cables running into the drains. You don't suppose that we're gonna have to put water inside of that and then run current through it to get power to the machine, do you? We turn on the switch. The power is now running. And what is this? Ah, drain cover. Oh. Say to fill up this place with water. Curious. Okay, no power here, so we can't tell what's going on with the big screen. What about you? It's a furnace door. Now, judging by its shape, it's a gas heater, but there's no gas connecting. If it's broken, we should be able to get some warm air flowing. Okay, well, I guess that would explain why there's frost everywhere, because it's fucking January 1st. And the gas valve is shut, so we open up the gas valve and... oh, we need to light it. Okay. Wait a minute. Is there a button over here that we have to press? Because it said we need some gas first. We've already turned on the gas. Nah, whatever. Fire extinguisher. Okay. No power there. No, that's a fair point. January in Nevada, so I mean, like, it shouldn't be that damn cold. Gauges over here. Thermometer sitting at -10 degrees. How are you all surviving in the t-shirts and pants that you're wearing? And how isn't that mentioned in the whatever? Lights aren't on, power's not on, so that's not running. And I'm guessing turning this valve doesn't do anything. Yep, either. Okay, so our first task really is to get the heater turned on in here. This is locked. Another thing that we don't have power to. Son of a bitch. And the second gas heater. This heater has a drawer. Nothing's in the drawer. But 2 rectangular objects look like they go inside. Okay. What happens if I flip it a switch? Nothing. See, a keyhole down there. We probably need to put a key in before we pull it. So many steps that need other things done first. Okay. Wait a goddamn second. Box of matches. Whew. Step 1 complete. Find something to light the gas. Alright, so with our gas heater, we'll have to light it to get some warm air. It's not lighting because there's no gas. Check the main valve. Wait a minute, didn't I just do that? Okay, so that's open. Checking, going all the way back. Main gas valve. Ah, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Because this one gets turned on. And... nothing inside there at the moment. But those should all be open and connected now. So let's see what happens if we start this bad boy up. Yay! Excellent. The room is much warmer now, as you can see by the defrosted walls. Oh, BKB. We're currently at 0 degrees. A lot better with one heater running. Still no power, but we do have heat. And I don't really think I have anything else to interact with there. But now that this is on... no, that's not on. Damn it. Sink? Oh, wait a minute. Check the main water valve. Because then we can use that to flood the room. And get power to the main console. Sorry. I got to following the power and then I wasn't watching the water anymore. There's the water valve. Oh, fuck me. Before we can turn on the water, we have to get the gas turned on over here. All right. Flip it to switch. Oh, currently no power. Oh. Oh. Okay then. Fair enough. I guess all we had to do was flip it to switch. Before we do anything else, let me back up and make sure that this is going to... this cabinet over here, which has 2 rectangular objects we'll be able to put inside. So, flip it to switch. And can we... Oh, it's currently locked because we, I guess, took off power. There we go. Oh. A mold for a key. So we're gonna use the very heat from the furnace to make a mold for the key that we're gonna need to turn on the, or flip the switch over there. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Okay, let's see if we can figure this bad boy out. And I think you will go there, and I'm pretty sure that maybe, possibly you will go there. Yellow to yellow, blue to blue. That looks good to me. Failure. Motherfucker. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm matching up all the colors, right? Unless I'm not supposed to do that. Because if I do this, then nothing will ever match up. Oh, fart nuggets. It's a 3-dimensional object. That's why just doing the front 4 wasn't gonna work. It's a 3-dimensional object. Farts. Well, OBKB then. Let's go ahead and set this back to the way that it was, because that was definitely correct and a good starting point. Yes, I did. And then we should be able to go ahead and connect some yellow circles here, including this center circle, which I'm guessing is supposed to be kind of a guide as you go around every edge. Let's turn you. And you are, oh shit, already correct. There we are. Yeah, this is basically just systematically going around making sure you don't miss a single square, because it will cause you to become a colossal failure, as I was the first round. Boop. Until you match them all. And last 4. Let's make sure our corners match. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. And last, but certainly not least, already done. Much better when she realized that there's more than one face to that fucking thing. And inside was the sink plug. Correction. Dose sink plugs. Did not realize that there was 2 sinks. Oh, there is. Excellent. Well, plug that bitch in. Wait. Oh, no water. Right, because the valve's still frozen shut. Let's go ahead and put the other stopper in while we're at it, just so we don't forget about that. Fits like a glove. We also have the master mold, so let's prime that bad boy up too. And then there's another mold that maybe we can make. Well, if we can get it lit. It's got a red light. How do we open the red light? Maybe with putting both molds in here. Let's check this other cabinet. Now that we can get power over here, which we will do by switching this light over. Ta-da! Yay! I love when a plan comes together. Down at the bottom is a block of tin. What? That's unusual. And then a fire extinguisher. Correction. A freezing extinguisher. Oh, yes. Yes, it's the base material for the key, and it's also rectangularly shaped. You guys are awesome. And come on, green light. Come on, green light. Yes! Because now we can light it up. Ooh. Our perfect little key. Ta-da! And it turns out we didn't actually need the freeze extinguisher for that. I wonder what we'll need it for here in a little bit. Maybe to freeze the water so that it stays? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, now we need to... Well, we got the key, so let's just go ahead and use the key. Key fits in the keyhole, and... Yeah, I know. I know, pulling levers is always fun. Jesus Christ, just pull the lever. Uh-oh. Why do I have a feeling we just set off the bomb? Blast shields came down when we did that. Well, not all of them anyway. Just the ones over here. Not even them. Because, if you look back, you can kind of see that they're fucking open right now. Oh, the back shields. Okay. Think we did something wrong? Kind of scared me. So here's the good news. I definitely see where this water comes all the way over and around and around and around and around and then makes up this trough. And the water from this sink is going to come around and around and around. So I guess our next action... Oh. Now that the water valve is melted, we have water. Excellent. Oh no, it's overflowing. It's as if it was designed that way. I love it when a plan comes together. And secondly, beautiful. Right in the drainage ditch. So now what happens if we blast it with the freezing? Control spanner power core is also submerged in water, so if it ran current... Oh, never mind. Don't blast it with the freezing. Just turn on the power. The water conducts the electricity into the main panels and everything is on. Awesome. So be very careful as you step over those troughs. Like literally be super duper careful. Also power not over there? Whenever. We have 3 specific monitors here, and they all seem to be showing the same puzzle. Oh, it's another one of these puzzles, but this time with Greek letters. Great. 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 I love these. These are my favorite. These are my absolute dead level favorite puzzles. I love these so much. Okay. Nope. Can't go there because you'll be coming up 2 X's. Nope. Can't go there because you'll be coming up 2 X's. Fuck you. Nope. There's literally only going to be 1 X that it can go over. The question is where? Alright. Then we'll be able to use this to go the rest of the way because I have a feeling... Nope. That we're going to be able to put you right here, which means Delta is going to fit right on top. No, Bravo is unfortunately in the wrong spot. What about Omega? turned upside down. And then lambda in the corner. I'm not sure what that one is. I know most of my Greek letters, but some of them still escape me. Maybe not. What if we put X there and then... Crap. That means something is seriously off. Okay. Alright. 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 Now we're cooking. And then... put Bravo up here. You there. Shit. So close, and yet so far. That's infuriating. And even if I turn it, unfortunately, that's not gonna work either. God, I can taste it. I am just so close to the right answer. And no. No. Whew! It might take me a couple tries, but eventually we can figure this shit out. The reactor's opening. Monitor says it's turned on too. Let's see what it says. It says clear. Let's check something else out. If this doesn't look like this has anything to do with us. What other monitor was he talking about? Oh, that one. The big boy. Which is another laser puzzle, I'm betting. Great. Bend the lasers to the proper receptacle. How do I focus the laser? Let's see. So we can slide lane, select lane. Okay, gotcha. So we are sliding the lanes themselves. I see. And I can't rotate the receiver, unfortunately. That's gonna make it bend up. What if I go... Shit. It's either all or nothing, huh? Really? God, that's unfortunate. And I can't drag this any further than all the way up. It won't, like, let me roll them up to the underside, as you would expect. Okay, so what if we did this? Okie dokie. That's one in the right spot. Unfortunately, this one can't be altered, so that kind of leads me to believe that maybe we're gonna need to bring it back on itself somehow. And then, oh fuck, I can't lift this guy up. No. No. This is a pain in the dick. There has to be something that I'm missing. Each lane can be shifted up and down. I strike. No, there's nothing that I'm missing because, like, this doesn't seem... Of course, I'm going to figure out the answer and feel like a complete... Wait a minute. Green can just go straight. Okay. That's good to know. That bounces off of itself that way. But what if we go that instead? Okay. Now we're cooking. And this one's not... Shit. Currently being used. So let's put it in place and... Oh. Farts. So then that means it doesn't get used at all. Otherwise, it would be in the way of something else. Like, these all work because of the way this is situated. How weird. Because even if I alter that, like, going up one square, it fucks everything up. So I must not be doing something right. But I have to be, because that's 3 out of 4. I am so confused. And it's not like I can shift horizontal rows either. Just vertical. Well, that kind of clears things up a little bit, but unfortunately now this one goes straight down. Okay. Woo! Little bit of trial and error there, but my God. Eventually, we figured that out. All the lasers are hitting their center target and the right color as well. So, does that mean the reactor core will be hit with radiation? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. I don't like that. I don't like that warning klaxon. That warning klaxon seems bad. And now the monitors say evacuate or shut off power. So, do we evacuate or shut off the power? Wait a minute. What if we open up the blast doors? Nope, never mind. Oh, stop the electricity. Okay, let's, yeah, freeze the switch. Huh. Just put a whole blast door over the core itself. Uh-oh. Akane got zapped on the water. Oh no. Oh no, that's a lot of electricity she just got hit with. That's like a lot of electricity she just got hit with, you guys.
Just unconscious. Her breathing and pulse are normal.
Okay, good.
I see.
Because, like, she could very easily be dead from that.
Casualties. Q-team, Q, Mira, Eric.
Yep, their heads exploded. We did that.
Are now deceased. As a result,
And we should have their passwords of I, kill, and fool.
I kill, fool.
Ta-da!
That is all.
It's as if we've been in this timeline before.
It had to have been the vote.
Uh-huh. We voted them to die. Mwahaha. I mean,
we can't be sure all of the Q team was really
oops.
killed.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
need to focus on getting out of here somehow.
You seem to be forgetting that the exit's still locked.
Well,
But
then,
we solved the
all we
room.
can do is go into that room.
We gotta be able to go. Oh. We gotta be able to
What
go
the hell is this thing?
deeper. The A-B
Akane?
game.
She's laying down
Oh
outside.
no.
The hell is this?
Oh
No
no.
Something's up on the monitor, though.
I know the rules of the AB game. And the players are Carlos and Junpei. Zero knew. Somehow Zero knew. Stand before the monitor and vote to either ally or betray. You must vote at the same time. If the timing is off, everyone within the shelter will be executed. Both of you start with 3 BP. And this number will change based on the voting results. Bam! Wait a goddamn second. Betray gets you 6 fucking points? Hooba! If Carlos chooses ally and Junpei chooses betray, Carlos loses 3 BP while Junpei gains 6 BP. And vice versa if the alternate happens. When either player's BP reaches 9, the exit door unlocks. If your BP reaches 0, you will be executed. So only one person leaves this room alive. The bracelet administers a muscle relaxant. In this way, you will receive at least a painful death. Beware. You have teammates in this. Oh, fuck. If Carlos dies, then the pair of Diana and Sigma will also die. But if Junpei dies, the pair of Akane and Phi will also die. Make your choices
Share the same
carefully.
If I die, Akane
Hi,
and
Julian.
Phi die
Welcome.
too.
Glad you could join us.
And Diana and Sigma are killed if I die.
God damn! How far is Zero going to go with his toying with us?
So then, does this make Tenmyoji
Ally?
kind of recognize this game in the
betray.
future?
Well, what'll it be, Carlos?
You gonna die, boy.
Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, you're dying here now.
We choose ally twice.
Oh.
We'll add 6 additional points to our initial 3. And we'll both
Or
end
we
up
could
with
play
9
the
BP.
nice way.
No one
I
dies,
guess.
No one gets hurt. The exit door will open. And C team will be able to get out.
Boring.
Yeah, I get it.
But if one person
nothing
dies, then you get
gained
enough
by choosing
passwords to be able to
betray,
get out,
right?
because 3 people will be
Zero's
executed.
aiming for us
So, like,
to kill
if
ourselves off here.
if your boy wants the passwords to get out of here in this timeline, we kind of gotta kill somebody.
Hey,
Gotta break
before
some
we
eggs
do
and make an
this,
omelet. You know what I'm
do
saying?
mind
You
if
know
we
what I'm
check
saying? You know
on
what I'm saying.
Akane?
Oh yeah, she should be dead, fried to a crisp.
This girl here, she's always been really smart.
Can you
If she
just say
thinks
that
the
you weren't
tiniest
her
thing is off,
girlfriend and like
she'll start
y'all were just
debating
childhood
with
friends and
buts
like
and ifs, like
why are we doing
like
this?
someone at least twice.
Why
her
are we doing
age.
this?
But to all of us back in grade school, she was pretty strange. Well, I guess she came across as scary.
She does kind of have a
she
school mom
get
about her when
bullied
she
a lot?
becomes an old lady, so like I
No.
can see it.
It was just, well, not many people wanted to be friends. I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone.
Well,
I decided
right now I imagined her
that I'd stay by her
in
side
electroshock,
to
lying in a
watch
puddle
over and protect
on the
her,
floor.
if I could. Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun.
Right, the
She
rabbit
didn't take
incident.
it well.
I remember
So,
now.
Without telling me or the teachers, she went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them.
They started to beat her up, right?
That was over 10
If I remember the
years
story
ago.
correctly. It has been a little
Memory
bit since
that's
we've
been tucked away in my
been
brain,
told this little
covered in
tidbit.
dust. When I saw her again last year, I was reminded of that time.
Yep, it was in fact in
I
that
just
game that
can't
we heard
not
this story
keep
for
an
the
eye
first
on
time.
her.
The only time.
I know. She always goes and just quietly shoulders everything herself. That's why I want to protect her.
That's why her dress
I
in the
wanted
future
to
has
help
giant
her
shoulder
bear
pads.
whatever weight she's taken
It
up.
did, man. It absolutely
I
did. Like a
truly felt
large collarbone and giant
But-
shoulder pads on that marm dress.
Well, I don't know. It was like I didn't know her as well as I thought I did. Hell, I couldn't understand why I even cared. I wanted to find out more about who she really was. To
Does
go
that ring
and,
again?
and see her. Come on.
Huh.
You have someone you really care about, don't you?
Yes, the little sister
You mean my
thing.
sister?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents.
$50,000,
the
save her from
fire.
surgery, etc., etc., etc.
And then Maria fell ill to an incurable
Yes,
disease.
we do have the hydrate pod.
Above anything else,
Which reminds me, I will get
Save
some
her.
more tea during the break because right now all I have is
Seriously.
soda, and that's not exactly the best
that's what I decided.
for staying hydrated.
That's why.
Ah, now I get it.
Mm-hmm. Playing
That's why
soft
you
for
need
fun.
the $500,000.
Oh, excuse me. I thought it was just 50 grand. 500 grand? Shit, lock me up.
It's clear we both have someone we want to protect. And
$500,000? I could at least
can
make that
afford to
last
die
10
now.
years. 5 years.
Right.
So let's get out of this room.
Who am I kidding? I
By
could spend
both
$500,000
picking
in a
ally.
day if I really
We'll
tried.
work on getting out of this shelter after that. Okay, let's get this over with.
Yeah. Back to the room for us.
Okay. So now we have our decision game time. Let's find out what happens. This is, in fact,
Don't get the timing wrong.
that
okay?
three-pronged
We have
choice
to enter them at the
that we
same
showed
time,
at the
too.
bottom.
I know.
All right, here we go.
So let's find out what these choices in fact lead to. Because there's one, there's two, there's three ways
one.
out of this situation, and I see a two-way vote. Let's find out. So, bye, Junpei. Sorry, buddy. My choice has been made. What? I don't remember. It was a time collapse. I pressed ally. What happens in this timeline? I don't remember.
Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Bum, bum. And Junpei's a dead man. It's okay, though. He'll forgive me. In the afterlife.
What? No way.
Sorry, buddy. For my sister. Akane's already fucking dead over there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was quick. Holy shit. That was quick and vicious. He's just like shaking on the floor. Eyes open.
It's because you would have picked betray to protect Akane. That's what I figured anyway.
Yep.
Don't.
Fuck you. My
Lie.
sister's more important.
The three on Q team are dead now.
I voted for them too.
If three more die, the X store.
Yep. And I literally win. We were talking about this seconds ago.
No.
$500,000, dude,
I
and
wanted
nobody's
to
ever gonna
protect
find out that I
Diana
murdered
and Sigma.
6 people to do it.
The shield that protects became a spear. In the
That'll come back to bite you in the ass.
Oh, really?
How?
Who?
I swear.
When?
I'll get you for this.
Sure you will.
Forgive me, Junpei.
And, oh god. Oh, mama. Akane with the freezing gun comes along and extinguishes the life from our eyes.
How dare you kill Junpei!
Akane!
How dare you hear me in my speech centers on my, oh my sweet Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, whoa. She ain't stopping, you guys. She ain't stopping. I'm sorry? Jesus.
Akane, you.
Junpei!
Kiss me, lover boy. Oh, wait, what the fuck? She's dead too. Wasn't that the consequence of his choice? Game over. Well, that's one way that timeline could have played out. Very quick, very painful. Let's find out how else that could have gone. Shall we? I notice an option that is locked currently. Alright. Wait. Oh boy, that wasn't locked before. Something tells me that Junpei's words might in fact have a lot more sting than maybe I want them to. Because I'm going to choose ally now. And I'm really worried about what he's going to pick. Like, I'm real worried about what he's going to pick now. Like, I'm real worried about what he's going to pick right now.
All votes have been received. Results will be displayed.
You know how this game has a habit of screwing you right back if you try and mess with it. So I'm really worried about this. Fucking betray. Fucking betray. Because Junpei is a jumper too, asshole.
No.
How you gonna
Junpei?
jump a jumper?
You went and chose ally the last time.
How you gonna jump a jumper?
Last time? The hell are you going on about? This is the first time we've played.
What's going on? How do I even know about it last time? Junpei's right. This should have been the first time. So, why do I think there was another one?
I mean, technically they're both
The
jumpers.
last time happened.
That'll come back to bite you in the ass. Carlos, I swear, I'll get you for this.
I told you. I fucking told you. Me and my big goddamn mouth.
This is like when I'm in a fire.
No, it's not. It's like when you get injected with muscle relaxant and you're stuck in your body until your soul fades.
Maybe I can.
Nah.
Don't think badly of me for this.
Ain't much you can do to get out of this one, buddy. Mm-hmm. Bye, sister. And so in Carlos's story. And that's the end. Because, of course, we are in Carlos. If Carlos dies, that's the end. Save. But, of course, that means there is a path that is locked off from us, but this has suddenly become available again. What? Okay, whoa, hold up. Something weird's happening here. Because wasn't that filled before? And we're back at this part.
Get bullied a lot?
No.
And I can't fast forward.
Well, not many people wanted
This
to be
is new.
friends.
And we jump.
Where?
You okay?
Is this before the A-B game?
Yeah, why, yes it is.
Okay. Should I keep going?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Finish your silly little story about
I
rabbits
saw
and
her
neighborhoods, yada, yada, yada.
Sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees, and all alone.
Yeah, this was cute and affectionate the
I
first time.
decided I'd
We're gonna,
stay
like,
by
kill
her
each other in
side
about
to
5
watch
minutes, so
over her
maybe
and
we
protect
should
her
talk
from
about
life.
that.
Huh?
Yeah.
Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She
When
went
he's able to
their
totally
hutch,
complete your
crying
story first.
and apologizing over and over to them.
Also, they got super sloppy with that ice gun.
How do you know
That's a
that?
huge ice patch to accidentally
Did
step
Akane
on
tell
him.
you?
Well, you're in the same boat as Akane.
Then why? So, gonna stay silent, huh? Fine.
I mean,
guess
of all the
there's no
people
point
that you
talking
could
about
talk to
this.
about this, it would be
Let's
Junpei.
just get these votes.
No, wait!
Other than like Fi and Siggy, they're the ones that have done this the most. Yeah, no matter what happens here,
Something's
we're gonna
weird.
fuck each other. So can we
Hello,
not?
Pot calling kettle.
Yeah, I know, really, we're all
Whatever I
weird. But
chose
anyway,
in the A-B game, it was always the worst outcome.
What are you talking about?
we had some differences in the past. I killed you, you killed me. Akane smashed my head with the freezing extinguisher. Can we just vote ally, please? And I see we took enough sweet-ass time for Akane to wake up.
I think I understand.
Yeah, I'll bet you do.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
Shift.
Interesting that they're calling it that.
Human internal
This
fluctuating
game.
transfer. A phenomenon where one's mind crosses space and time.
Akane, is that?
Yeah,
The
the
power
process
we
of
used
jumping.
a year ago?
Sure is.
The ability to send and receive information through the morphogenetic field. It's a simpler version
I
of
think you're
this.
exactly right, Harwood.
You're saying the
And I
news
think
here right
this is where we
now
get all the vital information that
came
we're
from a
going to
different
need
history?
to progress forward in the
Well, your
timelines where we hadn't
consciousness,
figured
at
out that
least.
we had jumped yet.
Say you go back in
Where we
time
had
to when
needed
your parents
information
met,
that we wouldn't have
using a
already had.
car as
Who
a time
killed
machine.
Mira, for example?
Know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I do. The high
Yeah,
school
Airplane, my favorite movie.
protagonist almost gets it on with his own mother and tries to get his awkward dad to marry her. That's the basic plot, right?
Yes, the story revolves around a boy. We'll call him M.
What's
now,
the matter? You
according to
couldn't
the
get
plot, he's
couldn't
successful
get
at getting his parents to marry.
the rights
But
to
history
Marty?
ends up changing slightly.
Whatever.
Upon returning to his own time, his father's a famous science fiction writer, and he's rich.
And the costume that he was wearing is on the cover of the science fiction novel.
When his dad punched
I do love some of the
neighborhood
details
bully.
in that movie, though, like the whole
But
Twin Pines to Single
do you
Pine thing,
notice
like that,
something odd
or
about the
Lone Pine, I
movie?
think it is. That's, you know,
Just what
the details in that movie
happened
were
to the
really, really
M
great.
Who lived in that fancy house?
Speaking of, I was just watching the
Now that you mention it.
series of unfortunate events, and boy howdy, is that
M
another
from that history
TV show,
appears
I
in
guess,
the movie at all.
that delights
There
in
are two
making
overarching
its own
types of
references and
stories
being
about
very
time
meta
travel.
and sort of supporting itself in that way, and it's very, very
First
smart and
type
very well done.
states that there is always only one history. Meaning, if someone changes the past, that previous past is subsequently erased.
But
The other type is where multiple histories exist.
this is the one that we
This is
currently
the
operate
many
under.
worlds interpretation. One of the more widely believed hypotheses on multiverse theory.
And really, that Y should be turned
The
upside
world
down, right?
and
Because then you
universe
branch off from
split
there.
into branches
It's not
as a
like the
result
branches
of
end up
one's
leading towards one
decisions.
outcome. That's not a
It's
telltale. I mean,
setup
this isn't a
where
telltale game.
Each branch is able to exist in some form. Okay, so back to the movie. First, let's consider what happens with a single path history. In this case, do you know what M is doing back in his own time?
Waiting for the old man to
he's
come around and
doing?
tell him that his kids are messing up in the
Maybe a
future, Marty.
form of murder.
Murder?
Yeah, he killed his
Well,
old life
think
and
about
family
it.
and sister and brother and mom and
The
dad.
M who grew up in that fancy house. Let's
Oh,
call him M2.
interesting. I hadn't thought about that.
M2 should have had a variety of amazing memories from his life.
But instead,
Maybe
he no
met a
longer
really
existed
cute
because
girl he
M1
liked,
jumped
or
into his body.
was a winner of a contest.
So what would have happened
The
to
possibilities
M1
are endless.
or M2
All
when
of those memories,
Marty jumped
every
into that
single one was
timeline?
overwritten when
never really thought
M
about
came
that.
from another history.
Huh? But the history that disappeared was poor M's.
You're right, that's true. What was erased from existing in time was M's history. But the only memories that M retained.
Are those of when he was poor.
So, in effect, the life that M2 lived through was overwritten.
And the
all
history
because
that
of the
M1
actions
came
that the
from was
protagonist
also
M
gone.
took to save his own.
Interesting.
I'd say that's the same as killing someone, don't you think?
Well, I mean, is it really killing someone if they never existed in the first place?
Next is the multiverse hypothesis. In this situation, M2's life is never erased. Instead, a mystery remains. So, where did M2, the version who remembers being well off, up and disappear to?
Into poor Marty's life. Oh, that's
This
one
is
hell
what
of a
I-
spin-off.
On the same day
Marty
that protagonist
Poor
M used the
or
time
Marty
machine,
Rich trying to get back to his
M2,
own
for
timeline.
some reason, did the same as M and went back to the past.
I would watch the shit out of that.
He did the exact opposite.
Or maybe like
of
the
M.
kid of Marty figures out that like he was never supposed to be poor.
He stopped his dad from punching the woman.
Ooh.
So,
Hey,
when he
Hollywood,
returned to his own
call
time,
me. Let's
it
make a
was the world
movie.
poor M had lived in.
Are you saying that they pretty much
And then that's
switched
pretty much
places?
Terminator,
It would
right?
keep
Like at that
everything
point.
consistent.
That's depressing.
What is?
M2's situation. Well, he ends up getting the bum end of the deal regardless of which scenario
Yeah.
happens.
It's exactly what happened to
That's pretty unfair.
Sigma and Phi
Yes.
when they jumped here. Their
That's
younger
true.
consciousness jumped forward
But,
into the fucking future so that they
this
could
is
experience that
rather
notary
difficult
game
to
in
say,
VLR
Carlos.
and get the
Your
knowledge
keys
they
may be
needed to come
exactly the
back
same.
here. And that whole convoluted, fucked up roadmap
Your
of timeline.
consciousness could
Looks
have
like it
come
belongs
from
somewhere
another
down. Hold on.
history and taken over this body.
Uh-huh.
In exchange, the Carlos who was here originally.
Oh, fuck. He's currently dead on the floor over there. So, oh, man.
Another me
That
is in
sucks.
The other history?
Yeah, got
There's no
teleported into
use
my
in getting
dying body.
upset.
Which is, wait a
simply
minute,
need to
wait a minute,
accept
wait a
that
minute,
that's
wait a
what
minute, wait a minute, wait a
shifting
minute, wait a minute. Stop, 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 wait, stop, stop, wait, stop. What'd I do?
But wait.
What did I do?
honey,
Okay.
How did you know?
I actually did, I just didn't hit menu, so it didn't actually stop. Do you remember when Carlos died a couple seconds ago? Like, when he was the one that was left, he was kind of doing the jittery thing on the floor, and he was like, what's going on? What happened? Where am I? Questions like that. As if he had just been teleported into a brand new dying body. Is this game perhaps more clever than we give it credit for, or am I just seeing things where maybe they aren't?
Know that Carlos is able to
I'll leave it up
shift?
to you.
He mentioned before that he knows which path has death at the end and which is safe. I just sort of knew too.
Because you are also a shifter.
An arsonist set fire to our house when I was 18. My parents didn't make it, though I was able to get my sister Maria out. But we didn't make a clean escape. Maria fell into some sort of coma.
So then there is a
First
universe
off,
out there
she had
where they
carbon
did
dioxide
make a clean escape, and she's fine. He doesn't need to be in the notary game right now at all. What if you were to shift into that person, and we just kind of leave
flicker in and out of the mind as
the
if
other
one was
Carlos here?
constantly dreaming.
Fuck him.
We believe
Right? You're the
this
one
is
that we
what
care
your
about right now.
sister has.
Maria is either receiving large amounts of information from the morphogenetic field, or her consciousness cannot stop its jumping between multiple histories.
Is that what Reverie Syndrome
And
is?
she's like us.
Yes,
Really?
though it's slightly different. In Maria's case, that power is running rampant within her. That is what the Reverie Syndrome really is.
What?
If a way can be found to control the ability, then she could recover from it.
Is that
But
true?
this is a thing that's plaguing like hundreds of people,
see.
thousands of people,
good.
right?
So there's some
Reverie
hope for
Syndrome
her.
is a disease
Hey,
that's like
Carlos,
really hitting a lot of
When you
people.
dove
So
into the fire to save
does that
your
mean that
sister,
more people than we
you were
originally
able to
thought are
hear
sensitive
her
to the
voice,
morphogenetic
right?
genetic field, and maybe if they get exposed to this,
It was.
well, but it's not a disease though. It's an excitation of the jumping.
I'm over here!
So what is causing people to suddenly experience this super rapid flux in jumping?
No matter how you look at it, there was no way her voice could reach me. But I realized exactly
I'm
where
confused.
she was, and I
Duh.
found her quickly.
I don't know what other state of being would be more natural for this game than
I could
confusion,
hear
but
victims crying out in the fires, and which way would lead to my death.
Oh, this ability we have is triggered by intense danger.
so who knows how many times he actually died
easier for us to
going through that
access the field.
house. Hearing all the voices every time would have been a jump from a previous timeline where he fucking died.
So,
right?
Carlos,
According to our
Junpei,
theories.
shall we shift?
I love you. Oh, never mind.
What?
What?
There's really no reason to play the AB game.
No, not when you can just
As it
leave.
stands right now, it's incredibly likely the both of you will decide to pick ally.
Uh-huh.
But instead of going through that, it'd be better to shift to another history. It'll work. The three of us will definitely be able to do it.
But then we're gonna end up putting three
Only
perfectly, maybe dead,
we find our
us's
lives in
into these bodies.
Wait, what do you mean by danger?
What about if we switched with the timeline where we were executed? Ooh.
The control panel has detected an error in the program.
Oh, fuck.
May
Oh, fuck.
require to supply additional material. Please
Hmm.
quarantine or disconnect the control panel.
Hey, Akane?
You remember that thing about shifting? Let's go ahead and do it now, please.
Turning the reactor into a bomb?
What?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
So here we go. The third option is to blow ourselves sky
Even if we
fucking
do
high.
manage to do this, the us who are from whatever history we switch with will end up.
Sure.
Do you
I'll
plan on
bite.
dying
This
here
sounds
then?
like fun. Let's go.
Oh, right. I forgot you were like that.
Yeah, once she gets an idea in her head, ain't no stopping her. So,
Please evacuate.
let's sit back and enjoy our last couple of moments. How about an orgy? Threesome? A foursome?
where do we
Let's
need to
find
jump
some
to?
things in here to plug some holes. Nobody's gonna remember when we shift, right?
Well,
You didn't consider that part?
if we knew in advance, the effect of the threat would be lessened.
Also
You're
true.
not affected by any of this at all, are you?
Nope. Nope.
It's not
Yep.
true. Here, look. My heart's pounding
she's-
so fast. Do you want to check it?
Do you want to feel my heart, Junpei? No, God, no. It's not like I like you or anything. That girls, that.
Hey.
I feel
can
Carlos's
get
heart,
down the
though.
wire here?
Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Shifty time.
Ah, shit! Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Jump to the same history I am.
How are we gonna do that?
Which one?
Think! There's a history when we didn't get all ones on the dice rolls. The moment right
Okay.
after that.
Okay. I can live with that. The moment after you guys got
Are you insane?
shot the fuck up.
We're just gonna get ourselves killed.
It's okay. I have a plan.
30 seconds.
What?
until Detonation.
How?
All right.
I guess we'll find out.
trust you, Junpei.
Ah, damn it. Junpei, if we die, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, let's go.
Just fucking jump already.
2, 1.
Explode! I want to see the explosion. Can we see the explosion? Please let me see the explosion. Aww. We didn't get to see the explosion. Damn. Oh well. Save that bitch. Curiously enough, though, it did not give us an ending. It just gave us another scene over here. That's new. We died in 99.537% of realities. So let's find out what happens after that. I'm excited. I actually really like how much this game has you jump around and stuff. After the fairly straightforward nature of the last couple of games, I really enjoy the fact that this one
Your
kind
hand
of,
slipped. That was it,
you know,
right?
throws a
Yeah, what she
curveball in here, and it's making us go
you
back
wouldn't
and
mind a
forth and all
little
around. And
do-over,
it's
right?
purposefully
Zero?
made, I think, a bit more confusing than a previous one. But I like it. It makes the whole affair feel
Did it
more
work?
frantic.
But this is...
Right before the gunshots go off. What you got, Junpei? You said you got a plan,
Junpei,
boy.
what was your
What you
idea?
gonna do?
Yeah, right.
3,
First.
2. Did you just give her an orgasm or knock her out?
What the hell?
Oh, nice.
Carlos,
Knocked her the
put
fuck out.
Akane in the fireplace.
Really?
Just
Is now the
do
time to be
this.
burning the bodies? We can hide her after we don't die.
Junpei, what are you?
Akane, listen to me. Carlos and I are going to be your shield wall.
What?
What are you talking about?
The bullets shouldn't hit you if there are two bodies in front of you.
That's not the way bullets
If you do
work.
that, then you'll...
That's not the way bullets and bodies work,
Carlos
Junpei.
and I will protect you and die.
The fuck?
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
This was your grand
Before we die,
idea?
we just need to shift to another history. Once you hear all of the X passes, Akane, you should follow right away.
The X passes?
In this history, 5 are already dead. 5's the only other one alive. That means 5 X passes will be revealed. If Carlos's and mine are added to that,
Then there'll be 7.
No!
So then are we gonna jump into the other part of history
Junpei, what the hell is this plan?
you're going to help.
where
right?
we live? We're gonna jump into the ones. Aren't we?
Please, don't do this.
We have to,
Can't go
Akane.
back now. This is the
Sorry,
only
I'm not
way.
sorry.
Where are we
Also,
jumping?
Carlos,
The
please
history
tell
would
me that's a
re-roll
fire
the
hose
dice
in your
and they were
pocket.
all ones.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay,
then.
from the way he was
Let's
standing behind him, I
protect
thought it was a
Akane,
lot closer.
no matter what.
You would think the body stacking would be a bit better, though. Like, stacks on stacks would probably do that whole 2 body blocking bullets effect a little bit better, especially when they're coming from a goddamn Gatling gun. 3 goddamn Gatling guns. All 3 of them would be fucked. There is 0 chance that Akane lives through that. I'm sorry. 0 chance that Akane lives through that. I don't care if you put 15 bodies
Now
in front of that.
announcing the current casualties. Q team, Q, Mira, Eric.
Uh-huh.
D team, Diana, Sigma. C
Uh-huh.
team, Carlos, Junpei. These 7
But not
are
Akane.
now deceased.
Okay.
As a result, 7 X
Let's make
passes
sure our
remain.
X passes are good here.
I,
Kill. Fool.
Moon,
Moon.
Fate,
Fate.
Save,
Say.
Doll. That is
What?
all.
What? Save and doll. That's not what I wrote there before. I had hero and hex.
Horrible. You're horrible, Junpei. Well, I should go now.
Also, jumpy doll. Kind of great. Love that shit. That pen sucks. And again, Akane is left covered in blood. Girl is just not having a good day. And she jumps. But to where? I mean, duh, we know exactly where. I'm sorry, that was a dumb question. That was a really dumb question, and they literally told us where we were going. And now that timeline is unlocked.
What in the world were you thinking?
What is your
I
problem?
was thinking that
Look,
the
three of
plan
us shifted
totally
just fine,
worked.
so what's the big deal?
So,
It's not
shut
okay.
up,
We did get 7 X passes at least.
right?
Not
I mean,
you
it worked
too,
like a charm.
Carlos.
Shut
I
up.
can't believe you. You always were like that, weren't you, Junpei?
You can forget
When
about
we
it.
were
It's
in sixth
okay. We
grade,
have
You
Soparil.
faced those rabbit-killing middle school kids alone. There were probably other ways of handling it, but you rushed right in. Even the shifting. It's okay because it worked, but what if I was left behind there?
Well, I figured you could escape alone then, or something.
You're a
That way
resourceful
of
girl.
thinking is completely
Figure it out.
wrong. Being the sole survivor does not make me happy.
No, but it does let you go to Survivor Slam.
Living once you lose the one you care about.
Sorry,
the most.
we're watching a lot of wrestling recently.
Akane,
And eating a lot of peanut butter eggs. These things are delightful. I went out and took advantage of the Easter sales.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you
I
are.
never meant to ever cause you pain like that.
Now that's the lie.
What's that?
Well,
Oh.
remember back in elementary school, your dream was to wear a ring
So,
on your
is this where
left
she gets
hand?
the ring?
So... What's the matter?
It's not like I like you, baka.
Junpei. Junpei.
She just starts fucking him right here on the ground. Carlos is like, hey, whoa, hey. We're literally about to escape, guys. Make it love in an elevator. Don't do it right here on the basketball courts.
Thank you.
Get some serious
Thank you
burns
so
that way.
much.
I mean, I don't know about that.
But
You
no, this is my right hand.
ever have one of those moments when you just feel a bit
Wait,
more exposed
What? Oh,
than you meant to do?
you're right.
Whoops.
It looked like the left from my side, so,
That's just like you, Junpei.
Going around making me feel
well,
better
we'll
after
move
you
it to
murder
the
yourself right over
direction
my
of the
body.
I'll do it officially.
Fucking goes
after we
nuts.
Escape from here.
I understand. So, until then,
I caught it. I want you to know I
leave an
caught
empty
that.
spot open.
But that totally did happen.
It's been put on
The chocolate
reserve.
rabbit just jumped right out of my mouth. So, about that whole exiting thing, I should probably get on that. Sweet. 5 have been revealed.
Akane, do you remember the X passes for Junpei and me?
Ooh, what's
Yes.
Junpei gonna find out,
Normally,
or
when
say when he
someone
finds out that
shifts,
his is
they
doll,
forget the
like the
memories
jumpy
from the
doll,
last
literally the
training.
jumpy doll.
But I'm used to it. It's all there.
But wait, hold on.
Don't claim to be some
Carlos and I
master of
remember what
shifting
happened
now.
Before too.
I think the memories were strengthened due to
Oh.
the resonance effect.
You know, that would actually kind of
Those with
explain
the
it. If
ability to
more than
shift,
they have said that, you
there
know,
are
people
3 of
who
us here, so
are shifters
But
tend to make each
I
other
wonder
stronger
why.
by proximity.
Why have 3 shifters gathered in a place like this?
More than that,
Doesn't
buddy.
really seem like a coincidence.
It's almost as if it's
true.
someone's plan.
Even if we really are seeing more shifters in the world, the probability
Wait, the numbers
Is about
are
the same
increasing?
as the dice roll. I'll betcha.
mankind is about to face an unprecedented crisis. As it stands now, we'll lose 6 billion lives. I assume mankind has sensed that and is adapting.
Interesting.
Even though it's, in reality, only a small portion. There's
Interesting.
no way there are tens of thousands of shifters.
No, but there's a couple of
That's
hundred because
definitely
they're
on
in reverie
purpose.
syndrome and they can't quite take what's
We
happening
signed
to
up
them
for
right now.
decom of our own free will.
Huh.
Wait a minute. But maybe we just think that, and in actuality,
We did exactly what Zero wanted?
It's highly possible.
ah, damn.
Well,
What is that
like
bastard
5 of
thinking?
you did.
Wasn't it because
The other 4 are here
he
on
needed
purpose.
us to shift?
Why would that be important?
Unless
It'll
Zero
all be
needs to
over once
shift
we get out
too.
of here anyway.
Because
Right.
if bringing all of these shifters around
Care
here
less what
makes
Zero
a
has planned
person's
at this point.
shifting powers
We
resonate
need
more
6
strongly,
X passes.
if you were to
We
get
know 5 of them already. So
9
one
shifters
more. Akane,
in
tell
one
us one of the
place,
other X passes.
you should be able to
It's
siphon them
safe.
off to be able to shift even if you didn't do it before. What? What? But Doll was one of them. What about save? Error.
Hey, what the hell?
Wait. Is the X-Pass wrong somehow?
That can't be.
Yeah, let's try the other one too.
Akane!
It's Doll.
Stop. An error for hero. What about Hex? Error. Fine. I'll type in what they want. I have a feeling that I know what we're gonna have to do here in just a second.
What the?
Because those aren't working.
Away.
You fucks are alive now.
X-passes are sent to their respective histories.
Yes, ma'am.
X-passes from alternate timelines.
So we need to know your passwords from this timeline from another history, which we do.
What?
Guess what, motherfuckers? We're getting out of here. Now, I don't know why it wouldn't be able to work when we just put it in now, but that is curious that it's making us do this.
Junpei.
What's up, buddy? You breaking down?
This is hilarious. How perfect.
That means that Zero knows
Why did we even
everything
struggle
about
through
your
all of that
morphogenic
just
abilities.
now?
Like, literally
Those
everything.
guns turned my body into Swiss cheese. And you're telling me that it was all for nothing?
Yep. Absolutely all for
was
nothing.
Die in vain?
Yep. It's okay, though. You're here now. We got this. Daddy onboard riders got this. You just chill out and let me figure out the password,
So,
boy.
Just one person needs to die.
Stab yourself.
What?
Stab yourself. Stab yourself. Stab yourself.
Just one more person, and Akane and Carlos can...
Told you.
Junpei. You.
No, don't do it. No.
Wait, Junpei!
I know your password already. Stop. Wassenpfeffer? Ooh! Robot judo kick!
Junpei!
It's okay. He destroyed
Penalty.
my pain.
Penalty.
Penalty.
You are charged with a rule violation.
Penalty. Penalty, rule
You
violation.
must be punished.
Punished?
Time to exterminate. Exterminate?
Yes, that's what he said. The Dalek is coming for you. And Ninja Robot Run! Jesus Christ! Just like that, she gets knocked out. And terrible running animation, but you know what? That Shoryuken launched him across the room.
Damn it, he's so strong.
It's almost as if he's not a real boy. Hi.
This is...
But you died. Your head got bloated into Dolph.
That was Q-team.
Yeah. Oh, he missed. Nice.
What? How? How did I see Q-team?
Not what you should be worried about right now, bro. Really not what you should be worried about right now, bro.
If I die now...
It's okay. I know the key card. I know the key code. Just get Junpei, pick up Akane, and let's fucking run.
I gotta think. There must be a way.
Yeah, fireman's carry. You've been trained in this.
We need to survive this situation.
Slice him in the knee.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
Or we could shift our way out of this.
That's it. Shift. I could
Oh,
shift.
bleh, he just gets fucking stabbed right there as soon as he has the realization.
Akane behind. I'll come up with a plan in another history and jump right back.
Uh-huh.
Where do I go?
When do I go?
Which history should I jump to?
Why do I go?
Damn it. I don't have time to think.
We need to come up with a weakness for him. That's what we need. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that pretty much confirms our worst theories. What? Wait. Why would he jump here? Oh boy. There's more? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. There's more to this timeline. Holy shit. As Akane lies fucking throat slit on the ground.
I couldn't avenge you.
No, you couldn't.
Akane?
And our arm is chopped off. This is the timeline we jumped to?
Killed.
Jump. So now he's gonna have a second breakdown of, I just killed Akane! Yeah! Never mind. Nope, there it is.
No.
I was about to say, he's surprisingly calm. Yep. Slice and dice. It's okay, listen, it was either her or you, man. We saw both happen. Her or you. Everybody's under this high blood pressure scenario, like, it's okay. It's okay.
This is the history where Akane was killed.
Sure is. At least not the one where you're dead.
I killed her.
Sure did. At least
No,
not the one where she killed
I
you.
didn't kill her.
What?
The one who did was me from this history.
Who just jumped back in to be killed by the robot, right?
Oh, this can't be kept like this. I need to do something at least.
Yeah, I gotta cauterize my hand. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, that's dumb.
The anesthetic worked somehow. The pain's dull.
Uh-huh.
Don't know how long it'll last.
Uh-huh.
Regardless, who was that kid? I have to
robot
figure out
kid.
who he is somehow.
And how do we disable a
There's
murder
one more thing I
robot?
need to do.
Maybe a secret activation phrase? That would be cool. The truth door.
That vision I saw. I have to tell Q-Team.
Or that. So what, are you gonna jump? Search the infirmary
Counting on you, Gab.
portrait. And once again, Gab goes running. They're all fucking... Wait a minute. Not in this
Now
timeline,
then,
they're not.
what's left is figuring out who that kid is.
I was gonna say, in this timeline, I think they may be all alive.
Junpei in this history.
Wait, when Carlos said at the beginning of the game, I know who you are to Zero, maybe, Kisty, it had to have been. No, you're right, it had to have been. So then we've now seen all of that section. Interesting that we have gone loops and loops around old places, back around our ass to get to our elbow, and yet, no ending in sight. Huh. Okay. And no new scenes here. Interesting. Nothing new at all. For Q-Team or for D-Team. Okay, well, I guess I know what that means. We should probably go ahead and jump back into Q-Team's execution vote and decide the other way. We voted for C-Team before. It's time for Team Delta to be the ones to die. So we'll be able to choose that in just a couple of minutes when we come back from break. Don't you dare go anywhere. You're watching this on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. We'll be right back. Bye-bye. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back from break. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? We need to jump right back here into the execution vote for Group Q. And figure out where to go from here, because there are still some scenes that we have yet to unlock. And I'm wondering if this will allow us to do so. So, we got the note from C-Team. Do we listen or do we not? We don't listen this time. This time we're voting for D-Team. And our choice is made. Sorry, Diana, and also Siggy, and also Fi. You guys kicked the bucket this time.
Your vote has been accepted.
Yay!
The plot thickens.
Indeed.
Why
You would
would
be
you-
satisfied by more murder, wouldn't you,
If
Mira?
Carlos voted for D-Team like he said he would in the note,
Then D-Team is
Maybe that
totally
was the
dead right
result he was
now.
going
Yes,
for.
Eric. Nothing slips
He
past
wanted
you.
to kill the 3 and D team.
Yep.
no.
Seemed like fun. And also an inevitable consequence
You
of this
said it
game.
earlier, right, Mira? The note Gab brought? It could have been a trap from C-Team.
Right. But that doesn't mean voting for D team can be justified. If it really was a trap, there still isn't a solid reason to go against what it says in the note.
No, it's not, because your vote,
regardless,
I mean, you guys would still get
As long
killed.
as Diana doesn't flip on us, we may be screwed anyway.
Yep.
Mira?
There's no way we can justify it by saying we voted this way in self-defense.
Q was simply a bad person. At least in this timeline.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended.
Yay!
Sleep
Means
well,
more people get
as
murdered.
The next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately, the team who receives 2 votes...
And we don't get our memories erased. Bonus.
One final thing. You've
So,
gone through the vote
Quiet was
that
telling me
you
over in the
voted
YouTube channel, this is the first time that they're watching this game. And
lost drug will
I can imagine that things would seem a little weird for somebody being this first time watching the game. So let's see if we can
they'll be able to regret the decision.
quickly go through it. Basically, this is a murder game, obviously. This is a murder game that's set up by a madman for the now 3rd time in history. It's currently the year 2028. The first game that we played, 999, took place 1 year prior, where 2 of the characters that we've been playing as most of the night so far, Junpei and Akane, went through this bullshit before with a completely different outcome. And we're
Mira,
here again.
Wake up.
Wait, why are we here
Where
again?
are we?
I think.
We shouldn't be the ones that die? What? Nothing new. Nothing new. Is it because technically these guys are still voting for Team Q? So we need to jump back here real quick and pick the other team, Team D. Yes, I did, Kisty. I think that's exactly what it is. Weird. Okay, so I think what Superbase was trying to tell me the other time is correct. That it remembers what choices you made with each team before. So if we pick D team here, we get to go through this again. But now, D team is actually the one that gets executed.
Just two.
So the after
Diana?
scene that we see
Diana!
is Phi, Diana, and Sigma. Excellent. Here we go.
Phi. Where are we?
And so after they make it
It's a
through the
healing
first
room.
game, we play the second game, VLR, that takes place far, far, far in the future and actually stars 2 out of the 3 people that are sitting right here in this room
No
right
idea.
now.
Zero.
We
must have
solve
put
the
them
murder
on
mystery
us.
there, only to discover that in
Let's
order
take
to
them off.
really save the day, we need to
There's
jump
no
back in
hope for
time
Q.
one more time
There must be a
to
way.
stop a virus from destroying humanity. This is the place and time where that virus gets released, we think. And that's pretty much the broad strokes, I believe. A lot of the characters here have the ability to jump through timelines, as you've kind of talked about tonight.
Damn
But yeah,
it.
Why? What's Q Team thinking? If they were going to choose us, then there was no point in sending Gab.
That's true, but
we need to go through
There
all
has
the
to be a trick
timelines.
to this game.
You know that.
Something nonsensical. Illogical, maybe.
Unless, do you think they have a truth door in here? Because Q had a truth door behind theirs. I think Carlos and their team had a... Hi, Kevin. Welcome. Don't go home.
Stop
Stay.
talking nonsense.
Zero! You won't get away with this. I swear I'll...
Sigma, let's jump.
What?
And now they are discussing jumping as well. Again with more Latin. Bye, Diana. Oh, boy. This room could use a nice little paint job, but it's holographic. You guys didn't need to explode everywhere. Oh, well. And if Phi and Siggy jumped, are we going to follow them to somewhere else? No, we are not. Do we get any new cutscenes? No, we do not. Huh. Curious that. Okay. So, let's unlock the final timeline and see what happens. So we'll need to change the vote here and also the vote for Team Q. But let's see. So we play out Team Diana's decision. We're going to go against what it says and choose to execute C Team because they're the only ones left. We'll watch this scene, and then still have Diana's team in the chamber.
Why, Diana?
But we will be able
Why'd you vote
to.
for C-Team?
I don't know. What? I don't know.
We'll
I
see
have
what
no
happens
idea
after
why I
we
voted for
change the
C-Team.
other decision.
What are you talking about?
But it's true. Please.
Hey,
believe
Juno.
me.
Welcome. Glad you could join us.
90 minutes have passed. Your time limit has ended.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep well, as the next game will begin when you awake. Unfortunately,
And as
the
a
team who receives 2 votes will be unable to participate.
reward, you won't be given the memory erase drug.
One final thing.
Except you guys will be the ones that die, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly as I commanded. You deserve
You
the
will remember,
reward
in
for
fact,
obeying.
that you were fucked.
The memory loss drug will not be injected into the 3 of you.
Yep.
When you next wake, those who survived will be able to regret the decision they made. As all members of a single
Yes,
team
Kevin.
will perish
Absolutely.
as a result of the vote.
Which, I mean, it's funny. It started out much more, well, I mean, definitely a lot Saw game-y, but that visual novel style very much kind of offset that influence. And once we started going more three-dimensional, it basically became a Saw movie. In the best possible way. Like, that's not denigrating it in any way, shape, or form.
Diana?
But it is what it is. And so here we are in the room where they get exploded again. So let's go back to the global flowchart, fix our decision-making skills. Jumping right here. And of course, this time we switch Q Team's vote from Delta to Charlie. Okay. And now we get to see C Team's execution scene and unlock all possible timelines as far as the opening execution is concerned, which hopefully will give us everything we need to be able to continue on with the rest of the game. Good morning, sunshine. They are not in a room with a truth door.
Hey,
Where is-
Connie!
So the truth door is always going to be in that
Carlos.
decontamination room. It just so happens that Q Team's execution room is
Hey,
the decontamination
what the hell
room.
is this?
It's no use. It won't come off.
And now for the voting results. The team who received 2 votes is you, C-Team.
Yep. You guys are boned. Oh, no way. Oh, no way.
Such, according to the rules, C-Team will be executed.
Oh, no way. It's as if this was by design.
How could this happen?
It's Diana. That bitch betrayed us.
You don't even know her. Junpei, you don't even know that girl that well. How dare you call her that?
There's no way I'm dying here.
Please don't. Please.
Nah, pull all you like.
May you rest in peace. Decina fadadeo, flecte spolare bracano.
More Latin. I really wish somebody was able to understand that, because I have a feeling that would be kind of handy. And more paint. Beautiful. Well, boys and girls, enjoy your afterlife. They don't, Harwood. Not yet. This game just begun. You're right. And all sections cleared for D Team. So, where can we go, Chuck? Fuck, seriously? Okay, sweet. We have one new... What the fuck? Why is Q talking to Zero? Why is Q talking to Zero? Away we jump. Okay. Reality. Well, that sounds slightly ominous. Good morning, little boy.
Why am I the only one here?
Are you the only one left alive?
Mira?
Because is this the timeline where Mira and Eric killed each other? I think that's entirely possible.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Yes, ma'am.
C-Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei,
We know theirs.
Eric, D-Team,
Uh-huh.
Diana,
Wait, so Mira's not dead.
Sigma.
Mira's not dead.
7 are now deceased.
Wait. 7? Okay, yeah, because there's 9. Oh, this is after Mira escaped.
And subsequently
Oh.
closed.
I see.
Is Mira.
No,
Now I know where we
that's a
are.
lie.
The decision
No, it ain't.
has now been
So let's find out what happens to
Thank you for
Q
participating.
after the game is over. And what would cause him to have a conversation
Why
with
are
Zero?
7 people?
Muerte. So the killer gets away. Basically is what happens in this version of the timeline. It's probably Zero's least preferred outcome, if I had to guess. Because it's her fault that we're here. Her and the goddamn snail. And stabbed in the back. Yep. And then I think we blew her away with the shotgun, right? Didn't we find a shotgun? No. How did
What was all that?
you get out of there, little boy?
Why did I see C-Team and D-Team?
No, you didn't.
And anyway,
She stabbed you,
Why am I
and
even
you're
alive
alive.
right now?
Right.
I remember being stabbed by a scalpel.
I guess this is where we find out the truth about
Do
Q.
you truly wish to know?
Yes?
Zero.
I suggest you come to the quantum computer now. Everything will be explained there.
Okay.
Quantum computer dome?
No, I don't think he did, Queen. I just don't think he died. If our theories are correct, a simple stab to the chest wouldn't be enough to kill him. He wouldn't have to shift. He just lived. Or should I say rebooted.
You detest me, I suppose? You are welcome to kill me now if you wish. It should be easy if you put your mind to it.
You're gonna go all red-eyed now?
want to know the truth.
Start kicking his ass fucking robot ninja style? Is that
Very well.
Gab. Gab. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is this?
Your spare bodies.
And this is happening already.
They were prepared in order to support me and my plan.
Uh-huh.
They function mainly as physical labor, plus other additional deeds.
Should say this model gets stabbed in the heart with a scalpel. Oh shit.
No.
Hidden Qs running around everywhere, resetting everything. They are his labor force.
You
They are his Oompa Loompas.
are not human.
Q-oompa Loompas.
The consciousness that is you does not reside.
I have an episode title.
Your thought center is there, within the quantum computer. You think, sense, and make decisions in there. You then output the results into commands that are transmitted to your body.
Uh-huh.
And it then moves according to those commands.
Because you are inside the computer.
That's why I didn't die back then.
Correct.
Indeed.
And that's why we had the whole
Not
conversation
having any
about where
memories.
is the consciousness. Is
Clearly
it
you wouldn't, as you
in the
just
body or
found
is it in the
existence.
limbs?
Only just now. Well, then, what's this?
The hole in your heart?
I know there's something
That's
here.
just a vacant
It's
space.
warm, and it feels like it has a presence.
I can only assume it's a remnant of the boy you were modeled off of.
Who is the boy?
He struggled with an incurable disease and lost his life at the age of 10.
Who is the boy?
Who was he?
He was called Sean,
Sean.
the same name as you.
Sean.
But that's not...
So your name
Is it?
is Sean.
He was simply used as the model to create your personality.
Oh. Okay. I see. Then I'm just a program. My consciousness isn't inside this body.
So then his face
What
should
does that
look
matter?
like Dio
Have you considered
once we get to see it,
humans may be the same?
right?
Not all humans retain their consciousness inside their brains. Perhaps they exist in an alternate dimension, and they may be thinking from there.
But then this means that Q's presence this whole time.
Via relays to their brains.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Dan. That just could be his head. There could be nothing underneath it. You're right. You're absolutely dead level right.
Physiology. If
Maybe
the
face
relay
details were
breaks,
too hard
then your body is unable
for
to
Zero the
recognize
scientist to get right.
commands or function properly.
Uh-huh. So
Both
don't break the
are
relay.
Actual phenomenon that occur. If nothing else, we're unable to prove that this theory is not correct.
So I wonder if we'll get to find out who Zero is here.
Can I ask you something?
What? Young
Why
man.
did you give me a personality?
So that one day I
If
will
you wanted
eventually
an
betray you.
assistant, wouldn't a simple robot following commands be enough?
Hadn't thought about that.
I wanted to see the world as you did. The world of that boy. Sean,
What? What do you mean?
there will be no more.
Hey, wait!
We'll speak later. Right now, I have something that I need you to do.
Go kill Carlos.
Play the game. The decision game.
Or that.
Why? The game's already over.
The AB game again?
That is in regards to the others.
Yeah, there's literally nobody else to
Are
play
an
against.
exception.
Except myself. And
What?
myself, and myself, and myself, and myself, and myself, and myself.
I shall explain the rules.
Uh-huh. We have a choice.
You can see a button right here.
Ooh.
choices should be
What does
obvious.
this button
Refuse
do?
to do so.
And if I push it?
Naughty,
That
naughty.
computer there
That would be
retains all of
Oh.
the data that
Oh.
makes you unique.
Never mind. I figured they would be spoilers.
Memory, personality, how you think and sense.
Uh-huh.
All of the algorithms that determine your actions are stored inside.
Uh-huh.
If you
And?
choose to press the button, all of the data will be duplicated and transferred to a virtual space.
Right.
It is there that a copy of you will continue to live indefinitely. That world is created to be essentially an exact match to reality.
But
There's no way you
what-
realize it is false.
Why?
The copy of you that is inserted within the space will live a happy life. However, that is strictly within the world of simulation.
Why would we want to do that?
In the real world,
We're a real boy now.
your original self will still be required to stay and exist. The original and copy have no differences. The data is exactly the same. It will be duplicated without any discrepancies.
Okay.
Essentially, the moment you press the button, your existence splits in two. One of you will be in the virtual space.
I think so, Juno.
Remains
I think that's exactly what it is.
Then
I think
what
Harwood and
happens if
Kisty
I
are dead
don't
on.
Want to push it?
all data pertaining to you will be deleted without a trace.
There's the
There
other
are
shoe.
no backups.
I was wondering what was gonna happen if we didn't press the button. Because, like, pressing the button seemed like a no-brainer. You press the button and we keep going on forever.
Your existence will
Be erased. And we die. Right here. The line of the clones dies with me.
A complete death?
It sounds pretty restful to me. After all this suffering that this robot boy has gone through? Please.
Your fate is narrowed.
I think it's time to go to sleep.
Possibilities.
3.
Press the button and move to virtual space.
Okay.
Press the button and stay in the real world.
Oh, right, because we can either be the copy or be the original boy who stays after the copy continues.
You only get 2 options, however.
What?
To press this button or to refuse.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
What will you decide?
I guess this is another random outcome of which we will get after we choose to press the button or not. Well, after we choose to press the button, because it's not like there's 2 choices if we don't press the button. So let's go ahead and not press the button, because we know what's going to happen after that. That's got a 100% certainty behind it. Thankfully, it's only 10 seconds. So we don't exactly have to wait very long. But then we'll press the button and see just how many times we got to smash that button until we end up being the one who stays a real boy. Yeah, I agree, Juno. I think that's a good plan.
So, that is your decision then.
Complete annihilation.
It's fine. I just want you to end it.
Complete annihilation.
I see. Then, farewell.
Just drops like a, yep, like a fucking stone because he's a robot. Dunk. Deletion complete. Good night, Sean. Poor Gab. Do you think Gab was Sean's dog? Maybe. Anyway, game over. Excellent. Exactly what we had hoped for. Let's save that bitch and jump back in. Dream or reality is what we're looking at here. And there's only going to be 2 outcomes once we press the button. And it doesn't seem there's any timelines from there. So maybe, just maybe, we can actually get an ending from here. Wouldn't that be nice? So pressing the button, will it leave us the man outside or the man in? Pushing the button. Was that what you expected us to do, Zero? 729. Is that just a designation, or does that mean how many of Sean there have been? How many iterations, say? And what? Oh, I see. We actually do get to choose. Ooh, damn you, Juno! Damn you, Juno! Damn you, Juno! That's really good. So let's see what happens. I don't know which is which is outside and which is in. And let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, we press the button. Transfer complete.
Zero?
I wonder if this is the one outside.
Why is it that I'm still on this side?
It is.
In that virtual space? Well, an identical version of me is living out a great, happy life.
And yet I'm stuck out here.
Why am I here?
It's okay. We can destroy you too.
I have an old story to tell you. A senior citizen and a boy with an incurable disease met at a hospital.
Uh-huh.
The child was always reading books significantly above his level.
This...
The majority of his young life was spent confined to a hospital bed. So books were his only friends.
His only friends.
The boy had a special ability. He was extraordinarily gifted. His ability was highly regarded by his elder. So, in exchange for new books every day, the boy would share his academic knowledge.
Now, was he just academically gifted, or was this gift
that when his disease was
a little bit
cured,
more?
He was welcome to a job.
Mm-hmm.
However,
the boy died. He couldn't get offered the job.
The path to the child's future closed after a variety of coincidences piled up.
Mm-hmm.
The boy just laughed. He never laid blame. He simply, quietly accepted his fate. He did not despair. Giving up on his life did not mean he gave up on his dreams. Before he died, he shared them with his old friend.
And that, so if the boy is Sean,
What are you
the old
talking
man
about?
must be you. Zero.
This quantum computer contains all of the infinite number of realities within space.
Uh-huh.
Let's suppose there's someone, somewhere, who can fully operate that program. Perhaps he'll find that he can traverse the universe.
What? Traverse the universe?
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
61404091.
Oh, what are you saying?
Be sure.
You're goddamn right, I'll be sure to remember that number. 61404091. I don't know why we're gonna need to remember it yet.
A time will come when it will.
But I remember. Wait.
No way.
It's his helmet number. And we're not gonna get to see it here. Wait, or are we?
No. No.
Voice change? He has no head! He has no head! Why doesn't he have a head? So, what would be the point of putting in the number unless you then plug his head into something? Save. Back. And let's choose the other path, shall we? And let's see what happens when we jump inside the computer. Yes, absolutely hardwood, because it contains all of the supercomputer. Well, is a link straight to the supercomputer. Right?
Oh my god.
And so here we are in the simulation where Sean lives.
Where am I? What am I?
This is Q's happy
Your
ending.
surgery was a success. Your illness is completely gone now.
Mom?
I'm so proud of you, Sean.
Dad?
What's the matter?
You look a little out of it. You all right?
Oh. I think I must have had a really bad dream.
A really long, really bad dream.
Anyway, what do you want to eat when you get out?
Chinese food.
We gotta start planning where
Actually,
you want
that
to
sounds
visit.
really good right about now. Damn it, I made myself hungry.
Okay.
Farts. No Chinese place is gonna deliver at 10:20 at night. Ah,
Congrats on getting released, son.
I guess I'll just have to go
Thanks.
tomorrow.
Food's food's ready.
Yay.
Make sure to eat up.
Nom nom
I
nom.
made sure to make all of your favorites today.
Wow, your meat pie. And mashed potatoes.
Son, don't
peanut
eat your
butter,
mother's
and
meat pie at the
slices.
dinner table.
Yay!
Hey now, don't think that's it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll bet you do
my gosh,
recognize this table.
The game system I always wanted. And all the books I've ever wanted to read.
You fought really hard against your illness, so you deserve a reward.
Does that...
Dad, Mom, thank you so much. I've overcome my illness, and I'm going to school now.
Brown hair?
I have a whole
Not
bunch of
blonde,
friends,
incidentally.
And I can read all the books I want at the library. I need to study super hard to catch up on all the stuff I missed while I was in the hospital.
Uh-huh. We're gonna get at least a
Dad and
back
Mom,
shot of Mom
they
and
told
Dad
me they
because
love
Dad
me
and Mom's
all
voice
the time.
sounded a little bit familiar.
And every day
And if
is
that
fun.
table is the table we think it is,
I gotta
it's
be
possible we
the
know
world's
Mommy and Daddy.
happiest kid.
Nope. Not this time. We get Q's happy ending. And it is a gift. Excellent. So that section is complete. And we can save. And I think we should get another icon. Right? No. Curious that. So I guess it is an ending, but it's not the better one. Okay, so I guess at this point why is it gold? I guess because it doesn't technically take place along anywhere else. It's a completely separate thing all to itself. Okay, so we need... no, that's for something else, actually. Who killed Mira? No, we need to find the place where we are supposed to put in that code. Press the button. No, don't press. Gosh. Because we don't know who killed Mira. What do you mean we know who killed Mira? I mean... Not really. We might have drugged the body around, but I don't think we actually killed her. Right? Why can't I find... No, the three-way standoff. Well, we know what the number does, Dan, and there is a point where they open up the helmet. I just don't remember where it is. This one? Maybe? That may be why we can't find it on the timeline, because it's not technically a completed scene yet. Huh.
I know.
You do know.
Know what?
The way
code.
you start up the system. First, we need to get the cover off. There's no way we can insert the plug if we don't.
Wait a minute. But we don't know how to get the cover off. Unless, let's try. It's the right number of numbers. Nope. Not the right code. Farts. And I put it in right because I definitely wrote it down right. 6140 4091. Nope. Nada. What?
What was it?
It wasn't.
Come
No.
on.
It wasn't 0491. It was 4091. Yeah, I was about to say, don't mess me up like that, Harwood. I am perfectly capable of getting the wrong numbers on my own. Thank you. So then if it's not that one, these are all complete, then you are who killed Mira. You are the standoff. Fine.
I
61400491. Nope. Nada. We tried. So where was it that I input that fucking number? Wait. Latin phrase? Oh. Oh. Okay, cool. So it actually looks like they give us these phrases that he used. Applaud. The play is over. And then number 2 is death is certain. Its hour is uncertain. What? 2 to the 100th. When did they give us that? Anyway. It was when they were looking at Q's head, which was at the start of the first vote. Really? Come here, mouse. Fucking do what I tell you to do. Heads or tails, coin loss, execution, coin win, payoff. But there's no... Okay. How bizarre. Stand by. Let me see what Daddy can work out here. Talk amongst yourself. I'll give you a topic. Rhode Island is neither a road nor an island. Discuss. Okay, where does it say use helmet code? Because I've got the helmet code. Nope, that's not it. That doesn't make any sense. We don't have the code yet. How do we not have the code? Okay. What? I'm trying to figure out how all of this goes together because obviously there's something that I'm missing. Because as we're looking at the flowchart here, I need to have been able to get behind this door of truth. But in order to get there, we need to continue through this locked path here. So let's see if we can get through here. No. Because looked after Eleanor Monroe. Shit. No, I don't want to save. Ha! This is the part where not having gone in order is really starting to mess with my brain. Making sure that we've actually gone everywhere because we haven't. Like at all. Oh. 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 We do know who killed Mira. Except for the fact that we don't. But if we tried to point anybody out, Eric is gonna fucking kill us. So what happens if we don't accuse anybody? It's the one option we haven't done for this choice. Say nothing. We thought we needed a right answer. What if the right answer is no answer at all?
No, I don't know.
We'll never know who killed Mira. At least not here. But he can't shoot a broken down little kid, right? That as far as you know is totally real and not a robot. Or a clone. Or a clone bot. Q-oompa Loompa. Yeah, but now you're fucked. You ain't escaping nowhere. What are you gonna do now, boys? Except we know, and ain't the only way out. Excuse me.
Hey, how could any of this even happen?
It's okay, trust me. You wouldn't have wanted the other scenario.
Everything to me.
And you were
Lonely ice cream
the heart in her
clerk,
hand, the apple in her eye,
beautiful
the knife in your back.
goddess of a customer. She seemed like a rare flower, forever out of my reach.
Ironic, considering all she wanted to do was reach out and touch you.
It made me happy just to
on
see
the inside.
her smile from behind the counter. But I took her order, and we spoke for a bit. Day after day, we talked like that.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to be with her. If she needed help, I wanted to be there.
Oh, don't you
I
worry.
started to feel like I'd do anything for her. Mira was the one to ask me out the first time. Every
Yeah, I
date
bet she
after
was.
that, I took the initiative. The longer we dated, the more and more I came to like her.
And the more and more she saw your heart as a very
Really
valuable
loved
trophy.
her. Somehow, I felt like she was a lot like my mother.
It's true, Harwood, or and Dan.
I don't really remember much
It's
about
before
my
we
mother
really knew that,
anymore.
like,
She died when my brother and I were still pretty small.
she, you know,
But she was a good
it was
cook,
before we knew
and
that
liked
we
things
could not
clean.
do anything.
She was always smiling. And above
So I just
all,
realized I still have my big heavy shoes
her
on.
gentleness
I would really like to get those off.
and warmth are what
So
I
much
remember
better.
the most. I guess.
Oh,
putting it
please.
that way.
Juno, you act surprised that Eric has fucking problems. Like some for real
Still,
problems.
I felt something in who Mira is.
Uh-huh.
Something
And she
that's
felt something
a lot
in you.
like her.
Your heart.
Everything just seemed so
Can I keep
bright.
emphasizing that enough?
After
That
I
like
met her.
she was trying to murder
Couldn't
you.
help but think every day was great.
She was a serial killer.
I was going to propose.
Oh my god.
I scraped together all my money,
I mean, I've heard of getting your
Bought
heart
an
ripped out. This is
engagement ring.
ridiculous.
and then
And then we found her in the pond. I didn't even get to touch her boob.
to happen.
Either one of them.
Hey,
Sorry, buddy.
let's work together to find the killer.
Will we get to find out who it was?
Really sad Mira died too.
Uh-huh. Sure you are.
Never
I am programmed to
forgive
feel
the
sadness
person
for
who did it.
human death.
That's why.
That's why
This is.
a scorch mark. Why what? This is why what? Why what?
What the?
Who's walking this way?
Gab.
Oh, the pup. Hi, pup.
I think.
Does he have the lace doily that we just sent along?
I knew it.
What is it?
It's a note.
A note?
And it says,
Search
search
the family
family portrait to find the yellow door when they're not under the pressure of death.
Hey, where you going?
To search the portrait. Mommy and Daddy.
There's something special about this?
The note said to examine the family portrait.
Who is it from?
The air vent connects to Ward C, so I guess.
It was Carlos, Dan. Carlos sent that.
Carlos.
This
I
picture
know.
must have something.
Stupid Carlos.
Wait, maybe this is a trap?
It's not a trap.
He did kill
Just
Junpei
check
and
the,
Akane.
Just check
Could
the
be
fucking
planning
thing.
to.
Just check the
I told
fucking
you to
thing.
Hold on a minute.
Just check the thing. So Dan, what happened was, we ended up jumping into a timeline, into the timeline where
Whoa.
Carlos killed Akane. After
door.
Akane thought
It's a door.
that Carlos killed
What's the
Junpei,
door doing here?
we took over his body after having a whole conversation
No, it won't
about the twins' birthday. Having a whole conversation about what happens to the person that you switch places with, which was actually really interesting.
Twins'
and
birthday?
Huh?
took over from
Look, it's
the
written right
point
here.
that point. Kind of freaked out
twins'
about the fact that he was the
birthday,
one that killed Akane,
Okay, I'm
but then got
lost.
straight on
What's the
sending
big
this
deal?
note straight over to Q Team.
Gotta be some kind of hint.
Twins'
think.
birthday.
For what?
Opening
Twins.
this door.
But it's totally blank. There's no input screen or confirmation device.
Yeah, no keyholes or buttons or switches either.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm checking Mira's body.
Why?
Well,
Because
maybe
I
she
wanna
was holding
touch her.
onto a remote
Jesus
or
Christ.
something like that.
Wait. Let me do it.
Of course, Eric would want to
No.
instead.
She didn't have
And not a damn thing.
Huh?
Did you check Nature's pocket? Oh.
There's something on her nails.
Blood.
It looks like skin. And blood.
The signs of a conflict.
What's that doing there?
Well, it doesn't look like she has any external wounds.
Oh, it must have been where
So
she was
that
fighting
means-
somebody else off.
This isn't Mira's blood and skin?
Well, she must have struggled with someone before she died.
Killer should have scratches from Mira somewhere on their body.
Should I take my clothes off?
Ugh.
But
No,
it's
kid, I don't
pretty
want to see your robot
strange.
dong.
What is?
Well, I thought up until now that Mira had been killed while she was asleep.
But that couldn't have
After she'd
happened
been
if,
injected with the
well,
anesthetic.
you know, she scratched the killer.
If she put up a resistance,
Hello.
It's time for you to sleep.
Zero!
What are you gonna do? Blast the fucking door too? Jackass.
Now you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
Because no one died.
Bastard!
Pleasant dreams.
Go ahead if it'll make you feel. Oh, never mind. Didn't even get a chance to. She got knocked the fuck out immediately. I was gonna say if it'll make you feel better, shoot the television. And all sections are cleared in the pop off. Twins' birthday. Ooh. What happens after that? Good morning, Siggy and Diana.
Sigma.
It's 2:30.
It's after 0230.
This is officially the latest we've been now.
We're not gonna be injected with the drugs.
The game is over.
The game is over. Fi
There's no more
Fi
reason
left?
to make us sleep.
I can't remember what the
will
outcome.
come
Nope,
back.
Akane. Right.
Right?
If she doesn't, then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma? Do you want to try again?
Try what?
Turning
Shifting?
on the transporter.
Or that.
It's pointless.
Oh.
We tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's still as dead as a doornail.
Okay. So I guess it takes 10 months to recharge. This is after the jump.
So, what should we do for now?
I checked out the counter
Settle
at the
in.
bar.
What about the force
Seems
shift
like
quit
we're good on food
box?
for a while.
How long?
I don't have anything that
will
I can
it
do with it,
last?
but maybe
With
we'll find
frugal
out something
eating,
more about it.
We'll have enough for 10 months.
That long?
Enough to recharge the
I did say
teleporter, right?
frugally, didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
remembered to include Gab, right?
crap.
Of course.
Oh, never mind. Okay,
no
cool.
way I could
I mean, I
abandon
figure
him.
if things get really desperate, we can just eat the dog.
Let's rest for now. We'll figure things out when we wake up.
Almost like just dating a baby, Dan. Was it? No, that was not it. We're looking at the bomb.
What is it?
Does something seem different about this now?
No,
Like what?
same to
I
me.
thought there were balls inside here.
She's right.
Maybe it
the
was
gumballs
your
are gone.
imagination?
Is this after it got set off? That can't be, because this whole place would be exploded. Where'd your balls go, Siggy?
Eat.
It's good for you.
I'm not hungry.
Probably not.
Just do it.
I mean, it would have to be, Kisty. Everything would be kind of boom. Also, nice. Nice, Queen. Nice. And we're down in the incinerator.
I knew you'd be in here.
Wait, isn't this where Fi died?
I don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Fi?
Mm-hmm.
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
Yeah, because she fucking fried right here.
Do you know what this is?
Hey,
Yeah, it's her pendant.
that's Fi's brooch. Why do you have it?
She gave it to
I don't
her
know.
in another
It
timeline,
was in my pocket for some reason.
right?
Fi's safe, right?
Mm-mm.
I truly wish that's true.
But you have this sinking feeling. It ain't.
Please, open
Oh,
the door.
Jesus Christ. I was like,
Open
what the
it!
hell is making that noise? Did Akane
Why are
actually
you
break
doing
in?
this to us? You can hear me, can't you, Zero?
Probably not.
I know you're hiding somewhere, just watching us. You could at least tell us why.
Probably not.
Zero! Zero!
Zero's either dead or gone right now, babe. Then again, we have really no way of telling how long it's been. It could have been like 30 minutes. You know, she'd be losing her shit. It's only been half an hour since they got locked in here. Clicks on her watch. 3 o'clock in the morning. No! Immediately resorts to drowning herself. Why not? We got sorrows. Drown them. Oh, at least they have the simulation room.
I wonder how long it's been now.
2 weeks.
You kept track?
I've been working the wall.
It's so peaceful.
It's the only taste of sky you'll ever get.
Does that sound weird? There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes, no innocent children being abducted.
I guess that's fair, but no
all
freedom, no
going on in
outside
the
world,
outside
no...
world,
Which is kind of going to hell in a handbasket right now, so
You
like...
have to know about it. That's why it's peaceful.
Could be not terrible.
No horrible bosses, no annoying drama between coworkers.
No Rad 6,
You don't have
no
to
crazy
worry about
cult.
seeing how happy your friends are on social media. Like, I have a new boyfriend, or my child just turned 1. Look at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous restaurant. I got tired of seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all just like this.
The bird in a cage.
Do you know Maeterlinck's The Blue Bird? This is a music box using it as a motif.
It's not just a pendant, it's a music box.
What is it?
Hey, Flap.
Oh,
Welcome.
Nothing. So, what about it is the same?
You know how, in the end, the bird was in Tiltil and Mittil's home all along? They
And that's the
traveled
bird cage that
all
Luna pulls
across
out,
the
right?
world in search of it. This feels
That's
similar.
literally Luna's necklace.
I guess.
The whole game.
I mean to say.
We were looking right at it,
happiness
and
is
I kept
closer
making
than
fun of
we
it most of the game.
In this shelter?
And there it is.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
In her
Diana,
hands.
but your interpretation is wrong. In the original work, the blue bird escapes the cage and flies away. Happiness will slip through your fingers. The moment
That's
you
always
believe
that's
you
been
have
my
it.
working theory, Juno.
It's implied
Ever since
that
Siggy
the
called her
process
Luna
of
straight to her
dreaming is
fucking
true
face.
happiness.
That's been my working theory.
You just ruined my dream then.
Touche. Sorry.
You won't disappear. Will you?
No real confirmation as of yet, Dan.
Sigma?
Are you trying to jump too, Siggy? You need to put your life in danger first. Either that or he's trying to rip a real bad fart. Listen, it's been 2 whole weeks, okay? And there's not a whole lot of privacy in this place. And we continue. Yeah, this place doesn't mount up to a can of beans.
Not gonna eat it?
Nope. Oh!
Hey, what are you doing?
Trouble in paradise.
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Diana.
Dog's like, fucking, I'm okay with that.
We've been here for a month now. What in the world is Akane doing?
Not bringing
It's
help.
possible that she doesn't remember anything about it.
Wow,
I'm
Harwood.
sure she still
Wow.
had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then there's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us. She murdered Carlos and Junpei and abandoned us just to escape on her own.
Probably. But you don't know her.
Carlos voted for Q-Team because she manipulated him into doing it.
Now you're just making up tales.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
I don't know, all this fucking
A
dog
month ago,
food.
You were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yesterday, today, it's all the same. Same scenery, the same can. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
It's okay. You only got another 9 more months to go, and then you can use the teleporters again.
It's all Rebecca's fault.
Rebecca.
She was the head nurse.
Oh.
Ugh, she was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
Really?
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her. You had another reason for signing up for the experiment, didn't you?
Yes, I want to be a robot in the future.
You're single now, but Diana, you were married before, weren't you?
What?
Yes. But why do you know that?
Why does he know
When
that?
you were married, your husband often resorted to beating you.
What?
He was an alcoholic and recently unemployed.
How? What? How?
Screwed up at work, garnering a large debt, if I recall correctly.
How do you? What?
When the two of you dated, you came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face.
I mean, I guess that's true. He is technically from the future, so
Even
like,
after the divorce,
he could have just read about a textbook.
Following you around. He'd ask you for money.
Also,
sex,
that true. I mean, that too.
and if you
He
said
literally
no,
built
he'd beat you black and blue.
fuck, I was gonna say
He's even
motherboard
stopped by the
that she
hospital
came from,
cafeteria.
but you know,
You
kind
were
of
having
uploaded all the
lunch
memories and
with
everything.
A coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went
Database
off on you,
was the word I was looking for.
he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana," and weep. His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in order
Because
to
she's
cut all
inherently a good
contact
person.
with him, you
Unlike
figured
us,
the only
who
way
push
it
the button
worked
every chance we get.
would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called DCOM. So you...
Stop!
Like immediately
Stop
signed up.
it!
I know, it's super creepy, right? How does he know everything?
What is the meaning of this? Why do you know?
Would you believe
I'm
me
from the
if I
future.
said I heard it from you?
What? How? What? How?
Stop playing around.
Directly from Diana or from like Luna Diana? Because those are two different things. Like, directly from Luna, or Diana, or like from Luna Diana?
You should probably stop now.
Because we still don't know about the transition from Diana to robot.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
Cutting you off, kid. It's
You're
closing
the
time.
Weird one here. Ugh.
Nice comeback.
It's been a whole month and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience with this kind of thing.
What kind of
Stop talking
thing?
your nonsense.
Suddenly realizing that, well, I
Give it
guess,
back.
yeah, make sure it makes sense.
I said give it back.
He's been in this nonary game nonsense before. And shattered.
Hey, look what you did.
I mean, we just watched a whole abusive relationship play out over the course of a month.
Stop.
And now she's gonna eat glass. Oh boy.
You're so silly. You thought I was serious? Like, I'd actually like that?
Diana, you're
completely
I can't take
hammered.
it anymore. I'm so sick of this.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Sleep with me? Do you hate me?
Of course not.
Then
fuck me!
Me.
She is super drunk.
Come on.
Super drunk right there. That is 100% your options when you're dealing with a super drunk anybody. If you won't fuck me, you hate me.
The balls, coward. Then, how about
You gonna whip off your top?
kill me?
Oh, never mind. I was about to say, then how about a taste of these?
Kill me.
What are you saying?
I'd rather be killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this.
And slapped her right back. Nice.
Just cut it out.
Look, she deserved it, okay?
Wait, where are you going?
Bye. Oops. Back to the teleporter room. Well, you still got 9 more months to wait, my dear. Might as well get comfy. Maybe stock up on some soap with him. Okay. For a second there, I wasn't sure whether that was Sigma's pants or not. I couldn't remember.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Forgive me, Diana.
Is it?
I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter.
Take that glass
You
bottle.
said the shelter
You knocked to the
was
floor.
peaceful. That happiness could be found here.
Wait.
I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality, the one who believed what you said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp.
I was gonna say, are they gonna hook up here and then maybe she has twins, you know, something like that? But that wouldn't make any sense because the twins were already born and got to 10 years old before this even started. After all, Zero encountered the boy and died. Unless Zero came back in time in his own timeline and is making this happen now. Oh boy. You see how this whole time travel thing can get messy?
I'm so sorry, Sigma. I They're totally gonna bone down.
They're totally boning down right there in the pods. Oh my. That is an awful lot of cramped space to be having sex inside of. I think I would leave the lid open just for variety of position. But anyway, so they did bone down. And
Have a dream.
she's gonna get pregnant.
Moon, right?
She's gonna get super preggers.
You've been obsessed with it since you were a kid. Even your name, Diana, comes from the goddess of the moon.
Yeah, I'll bet it does. And your robot's name in the future is also gonna reflect
Sigma,
that.
Can you tell me now why you know so much about me?
Because he's been in love with you for a long
I've
time.
lived with you for 3 years. So I know almost everything about you.
Huh?
It's not your fault you don't understand.
Wait a minute. That means she doesn't live very
about
much
the
longer
future.
after she gets out of here.
But
About 3
this
years.
history doesn't mean it's an extension of that one. It's a
Did
different
Sigma
one.
ever say how his wife died?
Okay, so hypothetically, let's say right now we're on this knee.
She's
If
like, I was a little bit
18
higher than that. Not right now.
you'll only
Remember now.
reach the end of the right toes. You'll never go to the left ones. I was just talking about the left leg path. Sorry. I started talking nonsense again.
Sigma? Are you really from the future?
Yeah.
You believe me?
Yeah, I do. I think it rather makes the dream better.
So then Diana falls in love with Sigma from the past, or from the future. And then when Sigma from the future goes back, Sigma from the past
Need to tell you something.
takes over,
Sigma,
right?
I may be.
Super pregnant. And what would the twins' birthday be? 11/16/2029.
You did amazing, Diana. It's a healthy boy.
Wait! Hold on! Something.
It's twins.
I think there's another!
It is twins. So Sigma is Sean's father. And Diana is Sean's mother.
Cute.
Unless
So
these aren't the same twins, but they totally are.
Yes.
Who'd have thought you'd have fraternal twins? You didn't realize?
Well,
So then,
I did have a hunch. But I couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter, as I'm just glad you gave birth safely. Even in a place like this.
It's all because of you, Sigma.
mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You helped me when I was at my
I
darkest
didn't do
place.
anything.
You loved me real good.
Gave me your food
And I did.
as soon as you knew.
Sorry.
I was pregnant.
You were the one who did all the work. Thank you.
Really?
Truly.
They just can't, they
I couldn't
can't
be
make it
more
any
proud.
easier, can they? They really genuinely can't make it any easier for me and my shitty.
You know how people
Awful,
claim
terrible jokes.
unconditional love? I hated that phrase.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was a lie.
Uh-huh. Until I
thought
met
there's
you.
no way
Oh.
something
Blah.
like that exists. Well, I'm a selfish bastard. Every time I help someone.
So
in the back of
then,
my mind,
if this is old Sigma who falls in
Expecting
love with Diana
recompense.
here, does this mean that old
Whether it be
Sigma like
gratitude,
really wasn't in a
praise,
relationship
or
with Akane?
for a higher power to
I think so.
approve of me. Now, I know. There really is such a thing as unconditional love in this world. There's
Wait
no
a
doubt
goddamn
in my
second.
mind that I'd give my
We
life
know about another set of twins.
not for gratitude or praise. I don't believe in God.
Is
so
Sigma
it's not for God either.
actually...
I need nothing in return. I don't care if I fade away.
No.
I just want them to be safe
Hey, Noble. Welcome.
and to survive.
What
That's
name
all
are
I
you
ask.
gonna pick? Siggy? What name are you gonna pick?
Gab, listen to me. You know that biscuit I just gave you?
I need you to throw it back up so I can
That
feed my
was the
kid.
last one. There's nothing else left.
Aw. You
Thanks
gonna
for
die,
everything.
puppy. You gonna die.
You've gone through so much pain. You always listened to me when I vented to you. You've saved me many times. So
Don't worry. When we escape, it had
you.
better be with that goddamn dog. Or else I'm gonna be so pissed.
Anna, I want to show you something. Follow me.
What? Where are you gonna show? What are you showing? What are you showing? You've been here almost a year now. What else could you have to show? Oh, the transporter should be working again.
The transporter's turned on.
Neat.
I came by earlier and noticed it. It appears to be completely charged.
Sigma, don't tell me.
That's right. I'm transporting these two.
Yep,
What?
you're absolutely
Don't worry.
right, Kisty. They'll stay
Transporting
here.
them doesn't mean they'll
Yeah, they're
disappear.
gonna stay here with you guys, and they're gonna live happy and healthy. But their original bodies are gonna go,
stay
or their
behind
scan
after
bodies
they're
are gonna go
scanned.
somewhere else.
Then
Are you going to say it's pointless?
No,
We're out of food.
but they can live
If we
somewhere else.
simply do nothing. You understand?
But they don't even have names
I'm
yet.
sure you remember. But it'll take another 10 months to recharge.
You won't have enough food for that.
you're saying this would be the last time we can use it then?
Unless you Donner Parter my big beefy body.
Which means we can't stay with them.
I know.
Each pod must only hold one body within it. 2 or more people
Cannot go into a single pod. Only one pod, only one person per pod, even babies.
Where do we send them?
Not the future.
Away.
It's too dangerous.
What?
Then
The past?
There's no point to send them to the near future.
Oh.
Sometime before Zero obtains this device, they'll have to go before the year 2009.
Huh. Okay. But then
Did
that
you
would
think
mean,
of a name?
yeah,
What about you?
that we know
We promised. I'd
These
name him if it
names.
was a boy, and you would if it was a girl.
2009.
Then we'll start with the boy.
Sean.
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right? So, I thought,
Oh,
why don't we name our son Delta?
Delta.
My first initial is D. And then to connect that D to a Greek letter,
Delta? I like it.
what about the girl?
What about the girl?
Oddly enough, I was considering a Greek letter too.
Phi.
I want to use the one that means the most to me.
Phi.
Is it?
It's Phi.
I'd like to name our daughter after her.
No.
Phi.
No, Siggy, you've got it
I
backwards.
think it's perfect. It's
You would like to name
wonderful.
Phi after your daughter.
Hold on just a minute.
Because she is.
We gave them their names. It wouldn't be right if someone changed them, would it?
Oh, like Andy. Written on the bottom of his foot. And that's
Phi's
how
brooch.
Phi gets the brooch.
You're sending
It's
it
a
with
full
her?
circle.
Yes. And Delta, I want to give him this.
The Bluebird music box.
But then that would mean that Delta is the one that... Delta is the one that made...
Are you ready?
Luna? Delta made Luna after his mom. Sigma didn't make Luna. Oh, okay. Never mind, Dan. Well, then how does Luna get the pendant? I mean, I guess technically, you know, Delta's not going into the future. Delta's going into the past, but not so far back that he should be an old man. So it's not like Delta is 0. Because they just went back to 2029. He would be a fucking 20-year-old. He would be Phi's age. Literally Phi's age right now. Oh, God damn it. I'm knocking shit around everywhere. Trying to find a comfortable spot to figure this bullshit out in. Okay, open up the pod. They should still be inside. Right? Right? Right. Unless they open it up and like, some Cronenbergian creature in there. Well now, look at what we have here. Our very own credits-bearing ending. And we know the answer to the twins' birthday now. Interesting. Delta N, number 2. Think of them babies. No. Okay. So having cleared all the... interesting. That it's the same color as Delta, and that's the same color as Q. So yes, it would seem that according to our discoveries, Sigma and Diana are Phi and Delta's parents. So then, that completely changed. Well, no, it doesn't. Because Phi's relationship with the Sigma in VLR is actually a relationship with the 22-year-old Sigma that gets flung into the fucking future when we jump right back here. Queen, it's creepy when you remember that it's not that Sigma. He's making fun of his own daughter, and he has no idea. Not a clue. Not a clue. Old Sigma, in this case, never gets to see what his grown-up daughter looks like. So, yeah, I don't think old Sigma knows what Dad looks like either. So they don't know. They don't know each other. Unless, of course, now that we've unlocked that fragment, that knowledge becomes publicly available to everybody. Curious indeed. Curious indeed. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's take ourselves another short break here, and then we'll come back for the last portion of our show. I think that sounds good. We've kind of hit another little snag point here, I think. I don't believe that there was anything else for us to go down that path. No. But we do have new knowledge. New knowledge that should get us past the door of truth. So when we come back, we've got a door to go behind, and it's going to be good, y'all. It's going to be fun on the bun. So stick your asses right there. You're watching this on twitch.tv/TimLeftwich. My name is Tim Leftwich. We'll be right back. Don't you dare go anywhere. Bye. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our third half of the stream tonight. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? We found out some very critical information before we went to break. The fact that there was some boning down going on in the underground. Oh, yeah, baby. And we ended up with a beautiful set of twins, the hope of Twain. Now, we have this door of truth. We know that the door of truth requires a password. That password is the very birth date of our own children. So now that we know that information, we can jump back to the door of truth and proclaim it loud and proud.
Why is there a door here?
And how do we open it? And why is our door different than their door? And where is it going to open up to? And can their door be opened with the same numbers that ours is? How do we get that information over to them? And why does ours have a digipad and theirs does not?
It looks like you need to put a code in here.
Anything come to mind?
Yep.
All I can...
8-digit number. And of course, a birth date is an 11-digit number. You know, you guys may be onto something. Dan, Harwood, are they connected? Structurally, they wouldn't be.
It opened.
Unless it's a secret tunnel. Here we are.
What is this?
Inside of Q's side. This is the pod room. Mira's gonna be in there. No. Eric is in the pod.
What? Why?
Why is Eric in the pod?
Hey, Eric. Eric!
Sigma. Diana. What's going on?
We'll explain later. Can you move?
Oh, damn. My head really hurts.
Hey, Eric, would you mind telling me? How did you get here?
Huh.
Do you even
what
remember?
I was going to say.
No,
How did you guys get into Ward Q?
Secret tunnel.
Ward Q? No. This is...
Dan, to refresh your memory, we're sitting right here on this timeline where we don't know who killed Mira. Mira was in that pod. And we know who killed Junpei. Carlos's sin led to Carlos and Akane being here. This is the same timeline where we found the yellow door. So yes, this is where we are.
Well, let's just open the rest of these.
Is the rest of your team gonna be in there? And they're correct, Harwood. There is no D team because they are fucking dead. So is Mira's body gonna be in there? Nope, that's Q. Our robot boy.
Huh?
Who's this?
Oh yeah. You haven't met him before.
Why is
Q.
such a small child here?
Wearing
Because he's not a real
weird
boy.
Thing.
Yeah, it's his head.
Who are you?
He's not wearing it. It's actually his head.
We're...
It's Diana and Sigma from D-Team.
And you're back in the pod room where one of these still contains a very dead Mira.
Wait, but how did you get here?
Sorry. We'll explain later. I want to check the other pods first.
Uh-huh. So get out.
Eric, what's going on?
Don't look at me. I have absolutely no idea.
So they must have got knocked out after they found the yellow door and stuck in these pods. And that's not Mira's uncovered cleavage. Oh. That's Mira's covered body.
No. Is this a joke?
Mira's very, very dead
Mira?
self.
Mira? What's wrong with Mira?
And Eric's gonna have his whole breakdown all over again.
No.
Did we hide the shotgun this time? Did somebody at least remember to hide the shotgun?
Mira! Snap out of it! Please, Mira! Wake up!
No, she's dead. Very, very dead. No matter how many chest compressions you do on that perfect bosom, they ain't coming back to life, buddy.
What about the other ones?
I know.
Yeah, what's in the other ones? Is it the other dead people? Yeah, it is. It's Akane.
No.
Because remember, Carlos isn't dead
Can't be.
in this timeline.
Even Akane.
Yep.
Don't die! You can't die!
And so the next pod should be, well, Fi got incinerated. That's what's left of
Please, no.
Junpei.
No.
At least it should be. Whose is it? Junpei parts? Yep. Junpei parts. Oh my god. That is just gruesome. Wow. No, because Fi got incinerated. So she wouldn't have a body left. It would literally just be a pile of dust inside of the pod, which would be hilarious, but no, not quite. So now, all these dead bodies are littering the floor.
We investigated the other pods while you were unconscious.
Uh-huh.
One was empty, but the other three. Don't. You shouldn't look. Be lucky if you only faint if you see it.
Oh, that would be the three that got executed, right? Because their heads are...
Down quite a bit.
No. It's not really a matter of being calm or not when it comes to this.
No, not even a little bit, Queen. Sort of unceremoniously toss the parts into the pod.
Hey, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to show her.
Hey, stop!
Why would you do that? Oh. To show that.
I knew it.
You knew?
Yeah, because they were supposed to be dead here.
What did you mean by that?
Have you told them about transporting Sigma?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
I see.
Transporter? What the hell are you talking about?
You guys shouldn't be
There's
alive right now.
This
That's what.
machine. You can transport physical data through
I had forgotten about
space-time.
that. I had forgotten that this is the de-execution timeline, so
What's she
technically they should be
talking
dead.
about?
Sigma. Do you remember all of the blood in the healing room?
Mm-hmm.
I think that may have been our blood in there.
Oh, yeah, definitely. A little bit of Fi's
These
mixed in there, too.
are
My
our
bad.
bodies lying here.
So, sorry, different
this
timeline where
history.
she got burned into ash.
You don't mean to say we were executed because of the 1330 vote?
I think so.
What? Oh my god. Then it was all for nothing. We transported to find a history where Phi existed.
Hey,
And you fucked it.
what the hell is this nonsense you're going on about?
But it's okay. I have a feeling we're going to discover some other secret while we're here. I just have
Answer
this
me,
hunch
Diana.
deep down in my bones.
I said answer me.
Shut up.
Just calm down.
For real.
Calm down. Calm down.
Somebody
My
smack him. Somebody
girlfriend's
punch him.
been
Somebody knock
murdered.
him out.
How the hell am I gonna
Also
calm
not your
down?
girlfriend. And she was still strangled to death. We don't know who did that. And that's the one where Carlos killed Akane. So Carlos is still running around here somewhere. We need to find him. Ah, all that pressurized blood. I love that effect so much. Because remember, the murdering Carlos got sent back into a future where he was about to explode. And old Carlos jumped in right here. Uh-huh.
What did we just watch?
How Akane ended up in that box over there. Carlos is running around with a stump on his arm.
Now announcing the current casualties.
And is probably about to escape.
Akane, Junpei, Q-Team, Mira.
Because that's 3
Diana, 5,
and 6 passwords.
6 are now deceased.
So you guys better hurry back to the fucking door right now.
X-passes will be revealed. June, Jump,
Virgin, blue, red, milk.
That is all.
6 passwords.
Yep, we know those already.
That means...
Damn! Carlos is going to beat us!
Hey, you guys better run. It's 4 of y'all versus 1 of him. Oh, well, I guess Eric's just gonna stay right there, huh? Okay. Yes, Noble, they are dead in this timeline. Remember, so we took the transporter room back into this timeline as...
D?
Diana?
Ooh.
Sigma?
That's a good question.
How did you guys get here?
Yeah, you're supposed to be dead.
Carlos.
Transporter.
And you're...
Don't move!
Huh?
Drop it!
Because they just watched
What?
him murder.
My axe?
Exactly.
I think there's a misunderstanding.
Just shut up and toss it away.
Yeah, they just watched you murder Akane, dude. It's gonna take a lot of explaining to tell them what's going on here.
Your injury.
Akane cut my goddamn hand off. Okay,
Akane did
maybe
this.
it's a little bit less explanation
Akane.
than we thought.
Well, I didn't see her do it myself. It's a long story.
She thinks
Hey,
I killed
look at
Jumpy,
that,
and,
over
well,
there.
he's in the pod.
X-Pass input devices.
Obliterated. Oh, fuck.
No.
So then this one
That means the X door won't...
open from this side.
That
You
with
need to
the
get back
axe?
over to
Why? Look again.
Delta's
Just look
side.
at how there are bullet holes everywhere.
Then who did this?
Eric. Who's got the
did.
shotgun again? Oh, fuck me.
It's
God
hazy,
damn it, Eric.
but I remember what happened before I was put to sleep.
Somebody killed
That's
Mira,
how
and
I
so
knew.
now he's
There
all
was
up
a
in arms
shotgun
again.
in the pod room.
Eric, don't be rash.
Rash?
I'm telling you, drop the gun.
Sorry, but I can't do that. I have to make sure I shoot the one who did it.
Shoot,
For
you
real.
did it?
For real, Q-bots. You had one goddamn job. Hide the shotgun
One of
again.
you who killed my Mira. Spit it
again.
out. I'll spare the others, if you do.
Hey, wait. Are you gonna...
Know how you can be sure to win at horse racing?
Bet on all the horses.
You bet on all of them.
It's very wasteful.
One of
But if
them
you got enough bullets, fuck it, why
has
not?
to cross the line first. Same concept. If no one admits
I'm gonna
it,
laugh if at the
then
end of all
I'll
this we
kill
find out that Eric is the one that
everyone
killed her.
here. That way,
You know, like she
I
fucking
know for
threatened his
sure.
life and almost stabbed him and ripped out his heart, and he's the one that actually strangled her to death in self-defense.
Then
Doesn't remember.
does that mean you don't
I
believe
really
me
want
and
that to
Sigma?
happen.
You kidding? Your whole existence is suspicious. You guys must be some sort of fake Diana and Sigma.
What? That's absurd.
Yes,
Being
but also
absolutely
no.
ridiculous. Transport. Zooming through space-time?
Yep, it's pretty cool, actually.
Don't make me laugh.
And you're just a
You're gonna
normie,
lie?
so what would you know?
Come up with something better.
We're not making it up.
Don't lie. You're the ones who killed Mira.
We
Yeah,
didn't.
sure. All
Then
4
who
of them
the
killed
hell
Mira.
Was it then?
Okay, hold on. Calm down.
Who killed Mira?
So, Carlos, you're finally admitting it.
No,
No,
fuck
it wasn't me.
Don't play dumb. I know you were the one who killed Akane. We all saw the footage earlier.
Uh-huh. That footage.
So-
That one right there.
Not gonna deny it?
No, because you
It's
can't.
true. I may
Literally,
have killed her.
literally what happened.
May?
Even if I did, I mean, it wasn't what I did right now.
What?
What are you even talking about?
That was a weird way to put
I
that.
doubt you'd believe me if I explained it.
But whatever.
Go ahead and try me.
I jumped through space-time. Blam! Fucking goddamn it.
I shifted from another timeline.
What? Did you just say shift?
Yep, sure did.
So-
You know that term.
Does that mean you transported here too?
Not quite the
No,
same.
that's not it. The two are fundamentally different.
Cut it out! I am so sick of this shit! We all know for a fact that Carlos killed Akane.
Right.
So, I bet the one who killed Junpei
Don't say it.
and the one who killed Mira too.
Don't say it.
No way! I had nothing to do with the two of them. And besides, how in the world could I kill Mira? I'm part of C-Team. I was limited to the space in Ward C.
Says the man who's literally in here right
Was-
now. So,
Member of
like...
Q-Team.
Right. There's no way I could have killed her.
Wait, aren't we in Ward D? We just walked right over into another ward.
Wait, how are you
Has
in
to be
Ward
some kind
D
of
right
secret
now
door.
if this is the one where the shotgun
No.
blast
I'm not really
destroyed
sure
the
that's what it
panel?
is.
You should be in Ward
I
Q.
think we were.
What? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. The simulation room.
Could you do something for me, Eric? Please
Yes,
shoot at the
Juno,
wall
they
with
are
the
all
shotgun.
technically the same.
What
Like,
should I?
except
do
for
it,
the
please.
rooms, like, I think the rooms themselves have different things in them. This lobby area is
Okay.
identical,
Fine.
if I'm not mistaken. This whole place is a hologram?
This is...
You're kidding me.
The wall.
Not just the wall. The floor. The ceiling.
The whole
sofa and the
goddamn
tables.
place.
I knew it.
It's all fake.
It's just like the healing room walls.
Healing room?
What are you saying?
So we all really were in the same ward after all.
the same
Huh.
ward.
No. Maybe it's more like this shelter never had wards in the first place.
Motherfucker.
Does anyone have their map? For Ward C and Ward Q.
I mean, we knew that they were laid
I
out
was.
relatively the same. They had the same
Could you show me?
room structure, but...
First is the map for Ward C.
Uh-huh.
And this is Ward Q.
Wait. No, never mind.
This
I was
here
fucking
is the
wrong.
map for Ward D. If you rotate the angles of all three of them,
They all make a complete space. They fit together like the pieces of a puzzle. That is the true map of this place.
I can't believe it.
You're saying the wards were next to each other?
The wards are inside of
decontamination
each
room,
other.
The prep room and the lounge just looked different.
So they were all the same place?
Technically.
This lounge was shared by members of all three teams.
Wow.
But then,
how did we never bump into each other?
Because your clocks have been wrong.
True. We all should have been right here for the vote at 13:30.
Your vote at 13:30 didn't happen at 13:30.
That was because of this thing here.
Yeah.
The bracelet.
Your watch is wrong.
Carlos, where's yours?
Oh, you know, got cut off. Here in my pocket. What time does yours say right now?
Your left hand.
I'll explain
Let's do this right here, right now.
So
what
what
time
about
does
my
yours say, Carlos?
Could you check your current time?
Uh-huh. 23:23.
23.
Just before midnight.
Let's have you two check.
Huh?
21.
My bracelet says
23.
it's 21:23.
So does mine.
Finally.
And then Diana's and Sigma's says 19:23. So they are each 2 hours off from each other.
Which one is the right time?
It doesn't matter.
Isn't really important right now.
All that matters is our time relation to each other is different. And that's why you all have been separated from each other, so that you could never have this conversation.
How about we use C team's time as a base? That would mean Q team is 2 hours behind. And D team is 4 hours behind.
Uh-huh.
The bracelets have a built-in time lag.
So that way, though you all think
Q team
you were in the same place at the same
vote
time.
At 13:30.
Oh, not so, my lord.
At 15:30 instead?
Yep.
Yes.
And then D team voted at 17:30.
So you're saying the three teams were never awake at the same times?
No, and that would totally explain why the next time they were awake was 2 hours later at 19:30.
Inside the pods.
Where they went for another 90 minutes until
That's
midnight.
why none of the teams ever saw each other.
Huh. So then what was the yellow
That's all I figured
tunnel?
out. But looking at these times, I realized something else.
What's that?
We would have had to have realized that the yellow tunnel didn't go on for that long.
Sigma and I are gonna be injected soon.
How could I
Yeah,
forget
you're
the
absolutely
90-minute
right, Harwood.
active time?
So then the Q
But
people
if that's right, then your
have
memories-
30 minutes
Oh, you'll forget
to set up
everything
in
that just
between people
happened.
being awake every
Not
time.
good. What can we do?
Don't worry.
If it's 2 hours
have an
lag in
idea.
between bracelet people and 90 minutes of awake time, that gives 30 minutes for the Q team to reset everything in between each run. Stash the bodies, put people in the pods, etc., 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 until the next time they are due to be awake.
Wow. This is the transporter room?
Yes. It's just like what I said on our way over.
You're right,
You
Dan.
think this
And if
will
it
work?
was a tunnel,
won't
it was
know until we
probably an
try.
incredibly short one. I'm
Let's
just
try using
surprised
what I
that
gave
nobody
you
mentioned that. You know, because they literally would have been just going
We don't have to do
down the
anything
hallway,
right now.
as opposed to completely around the complex.
Go by Zero's schedule. Q team should already be asleep.
Uh-huh.
It's
So-
time.
So,
It's time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of
because
these
nobody
past
died here.
90 minutes.
So this means that Zero isn't somebody here.
Dreams.
Oh, shit. They figured out how to beat the
It must
system.
have worked.
Woohoo! That card thing stopped the injection from the bracelet.
When did we get a card thing?
What is that?
I'll show you. It's not man-made. Some sort of alien intelligence created it.
Huh. Those fucking cards coming back
Not
into
that
play.
you'd believe me if I told you that.
Alien intelligence? Did she just say aliens? Oh, fuck me. Okay. The door of truth. All sections cleared. Let's look at that timeline. That makes more sense. No, my God. Oh my God. And now that we know that things have been out of order this whole time, the entire timeline has been shifted into proper chronological order. Wow. Wow. Fuck me. That's awesome. That's awesome. Holy shit. So then whatever happens here ends up happening after the transporter comes back and they end up living their whole lives here and oh my god. So then this so many new things. So many new questions with no answers. Okay then, let's look at our pictures. We've got a new one. We've got a newsie. Wait, say what? What do you mean it also tells you who was where? Wait a goddamn second. So this here to press the button ends up leading to this scene down here, press the button. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right, Dan. You can totally tell what team was killed by the teams that are left, you know? But that doesn't necessarily always mean that, because this is the timeline where Delta was killed, and, well, Delta shows right the fuck back up where they're supposed to be, right here. Wards and times. This is, yes, this is where we just were. But that story isn't over yet. Not by a long shot. Speaking of long shots, what else do we have? Nothing for Q team. Nothing for Delta. So then let's pick up with Eric and Carlos right here in a singular fragment. Curious? Get back.
Okay, I get the whole location
Oh,
and time part.
This is after.
We were
Neat.
never really separated, but trapped in the same ward from the start.
Right.
Time, on the other hand, was the reverse. We weren't awake and moving all at the same time, but at separate times.
Right.
But so what? That just means I doubt you even more now. With this, your alibis are completely gone. If we were in the same places, but at different times, then anyone could have done it.
Or no one.
Whoever killed Mira
Because
and
Zero
Jacob
isn't one of them.
is one of us.
No, it's not.
Yes, exactly.
Zero is not
The
one of them.
most suspicious are
I am now entirely
you two,
convinced
Diana and Sigma. Though I
that
guess
Zero is not one of them.
aren't necessary
Never has been.
for you
Not in this
guys.
game. Not
Being
this time.
fakes, you could move around since the rules wouldn't have applied to you.
Please stop.
Occam's Razor says no one has a reason to
told you
be Zero
before
this
that
time.
Neither
So no one
of
is
us
Zero.
are fakes.
We transported to this timeline via that device over there.
Go ahead and turn it on.
It's somebody else.
Well,
But who?
We can't.
Who would benefit
why
from this
not?
experiment?
after the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
Nope, 10
It takes
fucking
at
months.
least 10 months for the energy to fully
Wait a
charge
minute.
again.
That explains the jump in the time.
Wait.
Because we have to wait 10 months.
If you use it, it won't work for 10 months?
Correct.
So, if it's never been used, it'll definitely run, right?
I guess technically it hasn't been used yet, right?
Hey,
I don't think.
this
not
doesn't
in this
change
timeline.
the fact that you're still among the suspects.
Well, so?
There's no question with you.
Oh, Jesus
We all know
Christ.
you killed
Just fucking
Akane.
get it over with already.
We saw the video.
You're gonna
footage of
shoot
you
me.
doing
Just
it.
shoot me.
Like I said before, I wasn't the one you saw kill Akane. It was the me who was originally in this history.
Hey, asshole. Go ahead. Go ahead and spout more crap. I'll shoot you.
It's the truth. It's the truth, I swear. It seems like Akane and I found Junpei's body in the pantry in this history. Junpei's killer was unknown, but
Because it's
Akane
not one of them.
assumed it was me.
And it couldn't have been one of
That's how you
them
lost your left
that
hand.
killed Junpei.
I can show
Because
you
they
the
were all
wound
fucking knocked out.
if you still doubt me.
So, you're saying it was all in self-defense?
Correct.
You attacked Akane because she was about to kill you.
Mostly.
Hey, isn't that enough, Eric? Could you please put down the gun for a second?
Huh. He's different from how he was in the other history.
Yeah, much more
There was
paranoid
something
and...
off about him then,
Oh.
but
Talking about the kid. Oh, right. Because the last time Carlos saw the kid, he was getting pulverized by him.
Fine. Why don't
Curious.
you just show me this shift thing you're claiming you can do?
Technically, my life is under danger right now.
all right.
We should be able to shift.
Wait, you're going back?
I'd like to check something before I do, though.
Hey, kid.
Diana,
Is there any way to turn you
how
off?
exactly do you use this transporter device?
But it won't work for 10 months.
Doesn't matter here.
I know.
It's not going to be used
I'm
here.
asking if we were to use it.
So what are you going to do? Go back, jump in the transporter, and try and get away from the kid that way?
Well, there are these slots.
Uh-huh. You put the cards in the slots. And it works.
You need to put the cards in the right order.
Right. Man,
The
double moon,
nucleus
double man,
will turn on.
star, sun.
And then
You jump in the pod, and away you go. Okay.
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
So now just walk up to the shotgun, put it straight in your mouth.
Sorry to
And shift.
make you wait, Eric.
Taking me for a fool.
I have to save them. I need to go save Akane and Junpei.
What the
Yeah.
hell? But they're already...
Yes,
Not
they're
here.
dead in this history, but they're still alive in the other one.
And you
So
can
I'm
save
going
them. They've
back
only been
to save them.
incapacitated.
It's something that only I can do.
I told you.
So this Carlos
Next
is going to
time
go
you
back.
talked crap, I'd up and
But wait a
shoot
minute. That
you.
means the Carlos that killed Akane is going to
Then
come
do
back
it.
here.
Huh?
You heard me. Shoot me.
Oh, and he's going to be killed.
I told you earlier,
Immediately.
didn't I? Our lives have to
Great.
be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
So basically, he's saying, Eric, murder
Don't
me,
worry.
including
I
the me
won't
that's going to
die.
come back to my body.
Even if this body is destroyed, my consciousness will be...
Blam! There it is. Didn't give a shit anymore. All he had to say was the magic words. Shoot me.
No! Carlos!
Let's see if Carlos has any final words now that he's back in his body. Nope. Nothing. That was insta-death. Okay, so then that means Carlos should now be jumped to a different fragment, and we can pick up right back up in the robot fight. Neat. So for a couple of brief seconds, this Carlos is like, what the fuck? I just was covered in blood and my hand was chopped off and I killed Akane and now I'm here fighting a killer robot? Super Saiyan mode activate! Oh, never mind. That's the in and out shift. Oh. Oh. That's also going to take down the projection of the room. And Junpei and Akane, when they wake up, are gonna have this truth completely
Explanations
busted
can
on
wait.
them.
We should get going before he starts moving.
You say
Isn't that the
but
kid?
where?
Robot? Why is he electric?
Back door. There's a device on the other side. It can get us out of this mess.
Uh-huh.
Let's
The
go.
transporter. But it can only do 2 of you, Carlos. You didn't ask that question. And I don't think that answer was given. That it can only do 2 people.
Oh, I get it now.
Huh. The 3 wards all overlapped each other. Who knew?
And I think I figured out the transporter more or less.
So, where's our destination?
Where indeed?
It appears as if you finally arrived.
Curious. How do you,
Zero.
what do you have to do here?
Where are you?
Let me make one thing clear for you. I no longer exist in this world. In the current history, I was executed by one among you, your fellow teammate, Carlos.
What?
As such, I will be unable to answer any of your questions. You are speaking to a recording. If you are desperate for answers, I suggest finding me where I am alive. Unfortunately, in that history, our positions are reversed, and the 3 of you are dead. But if you do come, I will share vital information.
So that's the timeline we need to teleport to. The timeline where they're executed. The C-Team timeline.
The history when we died?
God damn it! Where is
Well, there
that?
goes my theory out the window that Zero isn't one of us. Fuck.
I know. It's the one where we were executed.
Yeah, you need to jump later in that timeline.
Then how the hell do we even jump to that history?
It's okay. This isn't a
can't
jump.
shift
It's a
there
clone.
If our bodies are already dead.
Get in the pod.
Oh, so that's it. We're going to transport.
Did you guys see Carlos's arm? Like, it could be just me looking for things, but I feel like the non-bracelet arm kind of has a weird scrape or
he's
scar?
Penalty. Penalty.
Something? Penalty.
Time to exterminate.
Yep. And it's a redhead one.
ahead,
It's
Akane.
not the orange, rusted
What are you saying?
Q that we know and love.
It only works with 1 person in each. At least that's what Diana told me. So no matter what, we can only transport 2 people at once. What are you guys doing? Go now!
What?
I'll definitely.
I haven't found out yet, Dan. I'm gonna find that out in just a second.
Trust me.
After the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
We'll hold you to it.
I promise. I've never broken one before, and I won't now.
It would have had to
We're
have been
counting on you,
D-Team.
Carlos.
Because only in a timeline where D-Team doesn't exist does this teleporter or transporter room never get used. So this has to be the Delta executed timeline. Or, God, I guess now that we have a Delta, the Diana executed timeline. Right? Right.
Are they gone?
And now you're stuck with the robot. What are you gonna do now? Penalty. Oh, that hurt. Oh, punching me in the face. Punch me in the face. Being beaten up by a little kid.
Don't give up on me, Carlos.
Maria, is that you?
Oh, it's my little sister.
I heard you calling out, so I...
What?
Maria! Maria!
You know I'll be waiting for you. I'll never stop
I guess that
waiting.
is true. They do come out of the pods. You're right. I forgot about that.
There's no way I'm gonna die here. I can't can't die here.
Okay, well, what are you gonna do? Rip its head off. Or throw it into the fucking pods that you just put your friends into and are hopefully sending them through space-time. Why would you do that? That's a bad idea. That was a really bad idea. Because now you're gonna send a fucked up clone of Junpei and Akane into the future.
I can't use this thing anymore. Well, wouldn't have worked for 10 months anyways, so doesn't matter. What do
Whatever.
I do now? The place they transported to. How do I get to the history where we were executed? It's as Junpei said, my body's dead there, so I can't shift.
Unless your body isn't dead there.
Wait a minute. Then...
What the fuck? Oh, it's gonna explode. This whole place is gonna explode. Because he fucked it up.
No, wait. This isn't bad. This is actually... It's my chance.
What? Oh, to shift. Because he's gonna explode. Yeah. Bada boom. I mean, listen, if Nino Kuni's anything to go on, he just ended up in an alternate dimension. So, yeah. I see we've been playing a lot with that. The anthropic principle. Okie dokie. That's a new. That's also a new. Because we sent Q team. Else, wait a minute. No, this is, wait, what? Wait, what? Whoa. Let me check the chart. Okay, so we just filled in that guy? Yes, this guy right here. Man, we are just so rapidly filling in spots, huh? And we have this scene with the moon, this scene with the boy's moon head, and one last little section of D left. I think I'm gonna call it a night here, because this officially makes this the penultimate episode. And we have so many questions. And we have so many fucking questions that are gonna go unanswered for one last week. I hate to do it, but I love to do it. So when we come back next Saturday, everything will finally be answered. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I'm sorry to tease you like that, ladies and gentlemen, but that is the way. One might even say life is unfair. I feel like that's appropriate. If you enjoyed tonight's show, please consider following and or subscribing. It really helps us around here, keeps me in games, and you guys in entertainment. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do and hope you've enjoyed all of these Nonary games so far. I can't believe how much happiness this game has brought to me. No, you're right. You're absolutely right, Harwood, which is kind of like why I'm like, we've got 4, maybe 5 that we know of left. So I think this is probably good for another stream's worth. 4 hours, I'm probably going to say, which would be another full stream's worth. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed tonight. I don't know what's going to happen once the Nonary games are out of my life. I guess we have to wait for Spike Chunsoft's next game to come later on in the year. But I can't believe that we are going to finish it next time. But we are. So I hope to see you right back here, same Tim time, same Tim channel. And as always, we'll see you next time.